How's it going, Luke? Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate it. We'll get started that very soon. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Safe. It was fun. All that good stuff. Welcome in. What's going on, Luke? Rocco Kitty. How's it going? We have 5 amazing videos today. All member requested from ToddReacts.com. Looking forward to it. I had a pretty fun weekend, an interesting weekend. I actually switched my internet provider, which is terrifying when you're trying to do 3 streams in a week. But so far, so good. It seems to be working. I'm hardwired in, so we should be without any sort of situation, issue, whatever. So things should be pretty smooth. Fingers crossed. Anyway. If you would like to request a video and have it featured on the stream and whatnot, and have me react to it, and all of us kind of react to it at the same time, and certainly some information. If you're unaware, my name is Todd. I should probably start with that. If you're unaware, my name is Todd. Welcome. If you'd like to request your own videos, you can certainly do so. ToddReacts.com, as I said before. Season and series tiers is how you do so. While you're there, check out the winter collection available right now. I'm currently wearing the hooded long sleeve tee. And yes, I did put the quote on here, which I think I said the first time I ever wore this thing. This is so soft you could sleep in it. So I did add that to the description. I think it's pretty fitting. Comes in an array of different colors. I obviously have the Heather True Royal color. I absolutely love it. Enjoy it tremendously. If you look for any sort of size and you're like, oh, well, manufacturers, they're all different, I've ordered stuff from the UK. I've ordered stuff from the US here. And it seems like all the sizes are kind of different. You can go ahead and hit the size guide. You can switch between inches or centimeters, whichever one you use. And that should help tremendously, as always, with any sort of purchase from ToddReacts.com. Quality is guaranteed. If there's a print error or visible quality issue, we will replace it or refund it. And you don't even have to reach out to me to do it. You can literally just hit the contact button down at the bottom of the page, and it's this first email address that actually goes to a customer support team, and they will help you out. We'll get you sorted, as they say. Also, check out the accessories. There's 2 new accessories. We have a Samsung phone case. It is a tough case. It has an inner rubber and the harder plastic shell on the outside, so it's doubly protected, dual layered. You can get it in glossy or matte, whichever style you want. Mine is currently glossy, so it has that little reflection to it. And it has a bunch of different phones, so Galaxy S10 all the way to the S24 Ultra. So if you're looking for a Samsung case that represents Todd Reacts, you can certainly do so. And as well, there's a brand new MagSafe iPhone Tough case, so it is dual layered again. What's really cool about this is it has the volume buttons are rubberized, so it's really easy to press, as well as it has the little cutout for the mute switch, of course, and all the ports are protected with the rubber as well, and that goes from the iPhone 14 all the way up through the brand new iPhone 16 Pro Max. So if you're looking for a nice iPhone case, you found it, and it does have the MagSafe. So if you have any accessories that are MagSafe, you can attach those easily, and it does charge inductive charging quite nicely. So new cases, just wanted to point those out really quick. Rocks Glass. Today we have an energy drink. It is a Monday, so it's an energy drink. The color kind of fits it. I mean, it's like a green apple, so it's kind of like I don't know. You would think it would be clear maybe, but it is what it is. These energy drink companies are just interesting. Have the insulated tumbler here, as always. That is my go-to for drinking water at this point. And phone case, of course, I already showed you. But check it out. Lots of great items there. Ships worldwide, as the ad said. And members save 15% on every order. You just add it to the cart, and it automatically pulls off the 15%. So, yeah, there you go. No drinking. It is a Monday. It is a Monday, which doesn't stop some people, which it is what it is. But for me, it's a no. For me, it is a no. Head on over to the YouTube channel if you're not there already. And if you're there already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It is right there. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like on desktop, of course. It'd be under the video on the mobile app. What's going on, ADD? Welcome. Andy, how's it going? It has to be Monday. Indeed, it does. That's why we do a stream on Monday, to kind of pick it up, you know? You have something to look forward to. Maybe it makes the day go by a little faster. That's the goal, at least. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't been over there and you're just watching via Twitch, there's over 1,000 videos. So you got a lot of backlog to watch and enjoy. So go ahead and enjoy that. I believe, yeah. Let's head back to, I want to do this as well. I almost always forget it, but it's not forgettable. I'll say that. Go ahead and join the Discord as well. It's a fantastic community. I believe it's over 180 strong at this point, which is super cool. It started with just the members of the website, and then it's grown since then. I opened it up to everybody because I was like, you know what, let's just have a nice little community space where we can all kind of hang out, talk to one another, you know, enjoy and share in our passions and whatnot. So that's what it is. It's totally free. The link is everywhere. It's on the website at the top. It's on the YouTube channel. It's on the Twitch channel. It's under every video on YouTube in the video description. It's available everywhere. So go ahead and check it out today. 180 members. Thank you, Andy. Appreciate it. Justice for Discord, indeed. As you can see at the top here, it does tell you when I am live on Twitch, which is super nice. I actually go in and edit the schedules and all that stuff. And it does provide you with a handy link right to Twitch. If you have the app downloaded on your phone, I'm assuming it just opens the app and it doesn't open a web page. That's what I'm assuming. I think it does that. But if you're on, like, you know, a desktop or something like that, or a laptop, it'll open the website and you'll be able to watch from there. So go ahead and check that out. Just a programming note here. We will be doing 2 more live streams this week. Tomorrow will be a pre-recording for Christmas Eve, and Wednesday will be a pre-recording for the 27th. Those will not populate on YouTube until those days of the week. Just a heads up on that. That way we have content still popping up on YouTube throughout the holiday season, because I will be out of town and this will be literally impossible. It will be impossible. And instead of, you know, carrying a bunch of stuff back and forth, probably better to just bank all this stuff and then you'll have content. So if you join the live stream, I mean, you're basically getting the content early. It's like a cheat code, right? It's a little secret. You're getting it early. It's going to be a little odd doing the Christmas Eve stream tomorrow. It's going to be quite odd, but we're going to do it. Check out a bunch of different fandom channels as well, as you can see. And if you don't see something and you want something, a channel, go ahead and request it via the request a channel right here. And obviously you can see a bunch of stuff. ZeeNunew is always popping off for sure. Bridgerton, we're literally going to do a Bridgerton video today. Don May, BTS, 911, Doctor Who, Six of Crows, Tom Daya, Tom Holland, Zendaya, you know, kind of thing. Heartstopper, Teen Wolf, Vampire Diaries, Outer Banks, Hannibal, The Buccaneers, etc., etc., etc. Lots of fun ones as well. Gaming, memes. I think I just posted a meme in there. Adventures, food photos. That's always interesting. You know, always try to take a photo of anything interesting that I'm eating, or maybe I'm somehow proud of it. Maybe I did it, or, you know, it was very tasty or whatever. I try to take a photo of it. Rant rave. That's just, you know, sometimes you just got to let things go. You know, do a little healing. So that's basically what that is. Tech talk, movies, question of the day, YouTube rabbit hole. That's always fascinating. That's any sort of video you're up way past when you should have gone to sleep, and now you're watching YouTube videos and you have no idea what's going on. Just post a link in there, and we can share in that randomness. And then, of course, the members have their own space as well. But yeah, that's the Discord. Super fun. Over 180 people at this point. We can do it tomorrow. That's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. Definitely want to show up tomorrow. Adventures is literally me emptying my camera roll. That's funny. What do they call that? A photo dump on Instagram, I think. That's hilarious. Alrighty. So, let's get into the videos. What videos do you have? We have, first video of the day is going to be a Bridgerton video. The second one is going to be a ZeeNunew IG Live. I believe it's their 3rd anniversary. They went live. And then the next one will be F1, Max and Daniel, 2 of the F1 racers, of course. And then we're going to end the day with 2 Stray Kids videos. 1 Stray Kids video, and then the next one is going to be specifically 3Racha. So it's going to be very interesting. End to the stream, of course. Honestly, I try to just make sure we don't end on a negative or any sort of like sadness or awkwardness or whatever. So I try to at least get us there so we're, you know, on an uptick, an upswing, if you will. I'm sitting here shaking my head like, oh, you can see me. Been a hot minute since it's a Bridgerton video. Indeed it has. Indeed it has. The glory. That's funny. Stray Kids never fails to make people smile. Indeed. Indeed. I'm traumatized. That's true. You know what? I said that. I try not to end on any sort of like awkward note, but then again, I also try to push those off to the end. So if you want to bounce, you can bounce. So it's not like, you know, traumatizing for everybody. That's kind of interesting. I guess it's just unavoidable at that point because you don't want to start stream with something that might be, you know, a little rough to get through. But you also don't want to do it in the middle, but you also don't want to end with it. So it's just kind of, I don't know, maybe it's better to end with it. You almost forgot to react to it. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I got so sucked into the ZeeNunew world that I completely forgot about it. At least in my videos, you get both worlds in one, happy and sad. That's true. That's true. It's a roller coaster. Your videos are a roller coaster for sure. Definitely appreciate them though. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, I switched internet, so it's supposedly faster. It seems like it's faster. So we shouldn't have any issues. I'm going to be hardwired into this computer, so whenever I'm streaming, we should be fine. Of course, fingers crossed. But we should be all right. I don't know. They raised the rate on my very weak plan, so I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. I'm getting 300 up, 300 down megabits per second for this amount of money, and now I have the choice of going to 1,000 up and 1,000 down for $10 US more a month. Like, what? I set it to the installer, and the installer's like, what? You were paying what for that? So it's one of those situations where it's like, oh yeah, this makes sense. This is a no-brainer, if you will. So it's been nice. I've enjoyed it. And hopefully it'll, you know, create a little bit more peace of mind as opposed to using Wi-Fi that's meh to do the streams. So we're hardwired in. We should be good. I went to a secondary light show. I went to one earlier in the week. It was very fun. Very nice. It was at a baseball diamond, if you will. Went through the parking lot and everything. It was gorgeous. Like the music was synced to the lights. It was like one of those, I'm sure you've seen it, YouTube videos of the house that's like super decorated for the holidays. And it's just going to the music. Maybe it's Trans-Siberian Orchestra or whatever. And the lights are just flashing to the music. It was like that. And it was through the radio. So you just turned on the radio to a certain channel and it literally was all synced. I was just like, wow, this is awesome. And then I went to another one, which I went to last year, and it was phenomenal. This year, I don't know what happened. Like, it was awful. Like, they reduced the size of it, and it just went by so fast. It was like, wait, did you just make this worse? Why? I guess because it takes over a month of time in that certain location, but it's just like, why would you do that? So yeah, it was a bad experience, honestly, which was a shame. That and the fact that we hit a warm streak. So for the past 3 days, 4 days, or whatever, it's been warm again. So every beverage they had there was like a hot toddy, mulled wine, which if you're unfamiliar is a hot wine drink, hot chocolate with Baileys and vodka and stuff. Like everything was just scorching hot, and it was already hot outside. It was just not good. Not good. Oh gosh. It was so disappointing. I got the mulled wine because my brother's been making it the past couple years, and I've really grown fond of it. I think it's nice. I think it's a nice spiced wine drink. It's kind of nice to have something warm when it's cold out, but boy, when it's hot out, ooh, terrible. Terrible. Oh my gosh. We hit a warm streak as well, 28 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh my gosh. If you know what Fahrenheit is, that is not warm. That is very cold for most of us here. Yeah, we honestly were close to 80, which is just insane. Yeah, it was 80 degrees today, which is warm. Warm for a couple days before the holidays. I don't think I've ever had wine before. Really? It's good. I don't really like mulled wine, but I went to the Christmas market the other day. I mentioned it, and it was actually pretty decent. All right. I actually liked it. Just expensive. Yeah. It's a little expensive because it's got brandy in there, I think, as well. And I think it's spiced with that star anise or whatever, that really expensive spice that I've never bought in my life, and I'll probably never buy. But yeah, my brother makes it with all like the cheap brandy, cheap wine, that kind of stuff. But yeah, it tastes quite nice. It's usually pretty good. Usually have wine in our house, but then again, we cook with wine too. Yeah, it's definitely used for cooking for sure. I don't like white wine. I remember trying red and it was not appealing to me. Yeah, it took me a while to get used to red wine, honestly. But now I kind of like it. I like a cab, which is very basic to say, but it is what it is. I'm not a wine snob. 21 years old. I just turned into an adult. Well, congratulations. That is that's a fantastic time of your life. Yeah, definitely start with white wine or like a pink Moscato or something like that. It's fruity, it's sugary, it's kind of the gateway into actual wine. Cups weren't that big either. It was just freezing cold outside in the UK, so I need warmth. I'm sure it provided some decent warmth, honestly. I'm sure it did. I couldn't believe it. I was drinking that mulled wine and I was literally sweating. I was like, this is not good. I literally had to go and buy a cold bottle of water and pour it into it. So cold water into the mulled wine just to cool it off so I could drink it. Because it was literally just burning my mouth. I like the Zinfandels. Zinfandels are good. I like oh gosh. What is it called? I like a good Riesling. Rieslings are pretty nice to me. Basically grew up on it. Not like grew up on it in a baby bottle, but you know what I mean. I grew up on it, Little cereal, little oatmeal, some Riesling. Wish list for this Christmas, have some wine. Oh, for sure. For sure. You got to try it. You got to try it for sure. If you're into trying wine. Certainly a pink Moscato. is a nice, easy way to get into it. Something like that. Yeah, you'd be fine here. It'll cool down pretty quick without using water and making the taste. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know where this streak of hot temperatures came from, but I'm literally, I have the air conditioning on. I'm sweating. Like, what is going on right now? Oh my gosh. All right. It's enough talk about wine. It's going to make me want wine. Let's get into the first video. Happy New Year and drink some wine. Champagne. Sparkling wine. Sparkling wine. Or you could actually go for the actual champagne, which is kind of pricey in the US. Alrighty. I believe these are TikToks, so we'll set it up like this. Let me move this over just a little bit. I'm sure no one will be drinking wine in the video. I'm probably lying. It's Bridgerton. Yeah, right. Champagne is okay. It is an acquired taste, I guess. Usually a lot of the ones that I have is sparkling wine from California, and it's not very good. I don't, every once in a while, if it's a special occasion, I'll do like a more expensive one, but usually it's the bargain bin, you know, cheap as you can go, champagne, sparkling wine. What's the difference between champagne and sparkling wine? Location. If it's made in Champagne, France, it's champagne. And if it's outside of that, I believe they're supposed to call it sparkling wine. I'm sure it also has some other factors involved, but I believe that's a rule there. Like if it's made in Champagne, France, it's actual champagne. Pretty much anything other than French champagne I've had has always said sparkling wine or something like that. Champagne must come from Champagne, France to be labeled as such, while sparkling wine can come from anywhere globally. Yeah. There we go. There we go. I've never been to Champagne, France. I bet it would be very cool to drink champagne in Champagne, France. But then again, they also have, just based off this travel show I watched, they have like some interesting rules of drinking it. Like they don't drink it too fast. They like savor it. And I'm just like, I don't know about that. If it's cheap enough, just drink it. Vodka with orange juice, pineapple juice, and a smidge of cranberry or pomegranate. Oh my gosh. Now that's fancy. That sounds good. That sounds very good. Good grief. That sounds good. I might have to try that. I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste that into my notes. Okay. Ay. It's a Monday. What can I say? Oh, geez. All right. Let's hop into Bridgerton. I'm sure there will be no drinking in it, right? No champagne, nothing.
Every rose does have its thorn, after all. Does that mean I shall see you later on?
Yeah, that's probably it, honestly.
Funny how distance is no match for memory, is it not?
It is you I cannot sacrifice.
Alcohol's a weird taste.
Though I must admit I'm more
Like,
of an
we all
person
recognize that usually it tastes
I thought four
bad.
brothers enough, but returning to find is quite nice.
There's ways to make it nice.
Am I like you at all?
Am I to be the sister of a princess?
How far do you get in until we see a drink? Well, thankfully, I'm sitting. This is an energy drink. This is water.
You are a fat weirdo.
Viscount intends to find a wife.
You honestly just did that.
I already saw wine in the second TikTok. That's hilarious.
The world will believe I finally found my Duchess. Every presumptuous.
Well, I do have the can, but I don't want to give him free publicity.
We'll be looking at you.
Are the young ladies of London truly so easily won by a pleasing smile and absolutely nothing more?
So you find my smile pleasing. You are the bane of my existence and the object of all my desires.
There are different worlds creeping in.
It's
the heavens
hilarious.
and the earth collide. I do not know where I am.
I will stand with you between the heavens and the earth. I will tell you where you are. Do you love me?
I love you! From the moment I saw you trying to go over the wall, I have loved you desperately. I cannot breathe
That was
when
a
you
good
are not
moment.
near. I love
Liked
you,
it.
Charlotte.
You did not go over the wall.
No, George.
I will do so.
I did not go over the wall.
You've sworn off women then?
Not for the time being.
I am a woman.
You are Pen.
I might have it on
You
stream
don't
one
count.
of these Fridays.
You're my friend.
Of course. Your friend. How good to hear that.
For God's sake, Penelope Featherington, are you going to marry me or not?
Gosh, the settings are just stunning.
Hello? I hear we're fitting you for a suit.
I already have an outfit for tonight.
Oh no, it's not for tonight. It's for the masquerade ball.
In that case, go on in.
I appreciate it. That's awesome. That's cool. That's really neat. I can't say I've ever experienced that, or I've been a fan of something, and I was just waiting for something to unfold. But I am jealous. I am very jealous of that.
Seeing as though you were such a help to me last season, it would only be fair of me to return the favour.
Is that a promise or a threat?
And I shall not abandon you. Is that a threat?
The drama, the fashion, the settings, the romance,
Might I have the honor?
the clever way of swearing others off. Benedict and Sophie is basically class divide clashing. Cinderella trope with some other stuff mixed in. Nice. Sounds good.
Of the candles. It is.
It's as if we sit among the stars.
What is wrong with you?
I was just telling Benedict how brilliant the stars were in Greece.
She lavishes you with praise, Your Majesty.
You can read from all the way back there.
With much practice, anything is possible.
Then I am pleased we are so well practiced in hosting the most exquisite gatherings. We shall arrange one promptly. A celebration of our good standing.
And a chance, perhaps, to secure our match for Miss Francesca?
Step another pace backwards. You read me too well.
What do you mean?
You walk there and I walk back here, Your Highness.
You cannot
Take a
walk
step
Always
backwards.
with you, Your Highness. 5 paces behind.
5 paces behind.
5 paces behind.
Always.
Always, Your Highness.
You are always there. Behind me, just All the time?
Whenever you need me, Your Highness.
What is your name?
Brimsley, Your Highness.
That's so cool, seeing the difference in the years.
But I love Lord Kilmartin. And I plan to marry him. With Your Majesty's blessing.
She does not speak to him. I am in awe. I thought one had to use wit or banter to dissuade a suitor, but simple silence is radically more effective.
Must be interesting life to be in high society, even today. And I'm sure it's boring in a lot of cases as well. Always worried about appearances, how people take you and think of you, and reputation and all that stuff. I'm sure that would get pretty annoying.
You are my most favorite brother. Do you know that?
Eloise will probably lead season 5. Francesca is season 6.
Why would you assume I had any trouble?
Why not? That's the better question. Why
Because I am a woman?
not?
No, I did not say that.
But you thought it.
Thank you.
Shakira indeed.
Oh, the horse is for me.
But I thought you loved animals.
I do, but usually the kind that can curl up on my lap. You hate one another.
Hate is probably too strong a word.
This is my place of refuge.
A closet.
Are the young ladies of London truly so easily won by a pleasing smile and absolutely nothing more?
Do you find my smile appealing?
I find your opinion of yourself entirely too high.
Enjoying your victory lap?
Well, that was shot down
I
immediately.
require no instruction.
Just hold it.
Is this yours?
No, no. You're welcome.
You near threatened to beat me the last time I touched that.
You exaggerate.
Oh, are you the superstitious sort? I know some men cannot perform without their familiar tools, like a child with a blanket.
Would you want my
This
help
song
or not?
is so fitting, it's ridiculous.
Was I truly that blind?
That was so well done.
I know we could not be any more different, but there is one thing we do share. The certainty that you will make your own way in this world. I'm sure of it, Eloise.
Hi,
Listen, I do not think Penelope can breathe.
It's just, we've known Penelope for all these years, and now she'll be my sister.
You'll love to see happiness over that. Sometimes there isn't any happiness, or there might be anger, which is always an interesting one. Jealousy, certainly, between the siblings.
The men, thanks to their spirit and competition, concocted the rest of this farce on their own.
All right, where's my thirst trap counter? Where's my thirst trap counter? Why is it never ready?
Are you escorting me tonight?
More like using you as a shield.
You know what's funny? Bridgerton always reminds me of it.
How does a lady come to be with child? Eloise, what a question. I thought one needed to be married. Whatever are you talking about? Apparently it's not even a requirement. Eloise, that is more than enough. I take it the two of you? No?
Do not look at me. Have you ever visited a farm? No.
Oh! I do hope the two of you are not encouraging improper topics of conversation.
Not at all, Mother.
In fact, we were just heading off to take our sticks out.
Colin Bridgerton.
Around a fencing.
If the Queen, in fact, names Eloise the diamond, whom will you marry then, brother? Hush you. Let us toss a coin.
Last year we promised to let the youngest pick
We
first.
pick based on alphabetical order.
Stop fussing with your dress.
You look lovely, dear. I look like a prize calf trussed up for auction.
Mm.
Mama, were you caught? No one is looking at me, dearest. Mama, it's quite delicious.
I was painting that. Mother, please, not so loud.
Whatever you have done to your brother, undo
That's
it.
so funny.
I may never reach your capacity for drink, brother. It's a simple remedy. If you continue to drink, there can be no after effects.
If only you would use your powers for good.
Oh, God.
Too late. I already noted you.
You have natural gifts.
Do not patronize
Reminded me of Wayne's World. Don't make eye contact. Maybe she won't see us.
Why?
You shall all bear witness to my talent!
It's the middle of the night.
Swept away by many a nimble-footed young lady, were you, brother?
I can still barely feel my toes. I thought you ladies were taught to dance.
And I thought you gentlemen capable of worthwhile conversation. Where is your brother? He should be here by now.
My God.
Perhaps he's still waiting at the altar for Miss Edwina.
Certainly has been an eventful season, what with Daphne and the Duke and then Anthony and... Yes, well, never mind.
Are there locusts in the streets? Blood in the Thames? Are the end of days upon us already?
Edwina's merely agitated. She will come to her senses.
Miss Edwina does seem to have a delicate constitution. Perhaps some fresh air will be just the thing. Flask.
I must marry Nigel Burbrook. It is the only choice.
I do not share.
A friendship with Genevieve Delacroix, the modiste.
Good for you, brother. That was an interesting juxtaposition between that video, that clip, and that song.
My brother needs me. If you would excuse me one moment.
Oh, Gregory!
What? I like the chocolate ones as well.
I am not happy.
But I...
There is no time like the present.
Your family is clearly occupied.
They're always like this. You must interrupt.
I do not believe they will hear me.
What? Excuse me? I have been taken ill of the plague, and you are all doomed by association.
3 banana macarons for the 1 chocolate.
Not a chance.
3 banana for the chocolate? No way.
Very well. Family? Thank you.
Yeah, no. That is a terrible trade.
Which brother or sister do you like the best?
Gregory, clearly.
Oh, fair enough.
You are my most favourite brother. Do you know that?
All right, Shakira. Twice.
Miss Bridgerton?
You should make your rounds, Your Highness. I believe there is a gaggle of young ladies waiting for your favour. Delightful to see you.
Have I ever had a fight with my siblings over food? Yeah, probably leftovers. Or like the last couple pieces of pizza or something like that, for sure.
Perhaps we can enjoy the silence together.
I guess you can kind of expect this like emotional tug-of-war or like this kind of push and pull between I guess what their heart desires and I guess what society kind of desires for them.
This is better than mine.
When the light comes in and then it like goes into a rainbow.
And it's yours now.
Boy when he could come inside of my playpen cause he looked like a superstar in the making so I think that I'm going in for the taking here through the grapevine that he caking we could shoot a movie he could do the taping boom 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 pow this thing be shaking I ain't even try to find out who he dating cause I know
That is one thing Bridgerton does not suffer from.
Must be missing.
A lack of good-looking people.
This is her sister.
A pretty good-looking cast.
Okay, I'm confused. What's going on here?
Oh.
Donkey!
The two of you cannot seem to stay away from one another.
Because she is aggravating.
You are not dramatic at all.
That was posted by Netflix.
Is there a problem, Lord Bridgerton? I should
Right.
think so. You are in my seat.
I shall not have you making love with a poet.
You probably realized just how popular these are.
Lessons in Bath have reaped their reward. You've gotten rather good. Tolerable, dutiful, suitable enough hips for childbearing, and at least half a brain. And that last part is not so much a requirement, but a preference. I must know, who are you? You two will soon submit to this ridiculous rigmarole of courtship. Not in here, outside, where our mother can't.
Am I the first gentleman to arrive? How wonderful.
Excuse me.
Making it. I'm in possession of something that you are not. Brothers.
This is a very real horse. I'd not recommend trying to climb inside.
They've danced a couple of times together at a ball. Colin has done the same with Penelope Featherington.
To the field of combat.
And I should like to use that moment to dance with my beautiful wife.
Be grateful. You will not take a punch from yet another Bridgerton.
Oh.
Were I looking for a list of debutantes and their dubious accomplishments, I could have stayed home and read Lady Whistledown.
Indeed. Indeed, it does make it better. I wish Nintendo would just
So that I could shout.
I wish they would remaster the Wii and release like a 4K version. I think that'd be so cool.
Lilies. Forget me not. Lilacs!
What am I?
There's just something about Wii Sports. It was just perfect.
What are you both doing here?
You think our marriage is perfect?
Was it not? Our marriage is not a hot one.
You are wearisome tonight.
Apparently the secondary one that they just released or something like that,
and it was deeply
that was based on the original Wii Sports, was not as good. There's just something about it. That system was just so perfect. Tamagotchi life. Oh my gosh, Wii Sports boxing was insane. Like if you were actually using both nunchucks. Oh my gosh. The amount of sweat after a couple rounds of that was insane. It's just wild. It's a great exercise. I remember being up at like 4 a.m. doing Wii bowling in the dorm room. Just unbelievable.
Indeed.
We are engaged.
Do you not think Penelope can breathe?
The editing on that one is just amazing.
Excuse me.
I read a curious piece of news in Whistledown this morning.
Oh, what is it? Brother, you must tell them. You delay, so I shall. They ask you how you are, you just have to say that. Colin is engaged to Penelope Featherington.
Thank you.
Well, what wonderful
Oh my gosh.
Of course. Thank you. I'm in high spirits. It seems we brothers have much to catch up on indeed. We have bigger fish to fry.
First, explain.
My feelings for Penelope are not a thunderbolt from the sky. I have known her a very long time, and perhaps I have always felt something for her. My only foolishness this time was not realizing it soon. It did all happen rather swiftly.
Oh!
Nice.
It's swift because you...
Are you going to duel with your own brother?
I would not be able to do that. Do you want to fight?
Oh my gosh. They picked up on all the little subtleties. That was beautifully edited. Oh my, that was incredible. That was a masterclass in editing comedy. That was incredible. Can't stop thinking about it.
Stop it! Let go of me!
Oh. He said, ow.
We should light it.
Excellent idea.
Well, go on.
For me?
I should not know how to do it.
You believe I should?
I mean, she's interested in what she has to say about the season's available gentlemen, too. I cannot think of any cleverer way to say this, but
oh, wow.
No.
Here to call upon one of your daughters, if I may.
Well, I must be off to my club then. Sisters?
That is quite a bit of minutes cut down for sure.
Perhaps your sister aimed straight on the field. But surely she would have some trouble managing.
Why would you assume I had any trouble managing at all, my lord?
I only mean to say...
Because I am a woman?
No. I did not say that.
But you thought it.
If anyone asks for me, I am not here.
No. Tell me one more time what precisely the
Your
Queen
phone is
said
asking
to
for
you.
mercy.
Again, Mama.
She was splendid. She sparkled brava.
I wish you the best of luck.
Are we to stand around deliberating all day, or shall we play? Wait.
To field of combat.
was quite surprised to see every T crossed and I dotted.
Well, I do not know whether to be moved or offended.
Perhaps both.
And see the baby Eloise.
Why has it changed since I saw him last?
Gregory, would you stop tossing peas at me? Those peas were already there. You cannot tell me what to do. I am old and I'm taller.
Children?
Morning, family.
You slept late?
Took me 2 hours to find an edit with "This is a real horse." I don't recommend you climb. It's not joking. It's
I slept peacefully.
nice.
No sooner did my head touch the pillow, but I was met with complete and immediate darkness. Not even a dream.
Congratulations.
Cold milk, then.
Most refreshing given the heat.
There will be no mockery today.
She mocks me incessantly.
Are we not overlooking the benefit of this tragedy?
Leftover cake.
And you wonder why I'm not. He's taken my ribbon.
I've done you a service. Do not chase each other, or, well, perhaps do not catch each other.
Perhaps she decided she was changing to a different dress.
That is absurd. She looked beautiful. You're 2 inches taller than Gregory.
You are not. If she gets to dance, so do I.
Oh, Gregory! Gregory, would you stop tossing peas at me? Those peas were already there. You cannot tell me what to do. I am old and I'm taller.
You cannot be in earnest.
I shall begin practicing straight away. Do not forget to bring me a gift. It is not a gift if you have to ask.
It's this theme of harmony.
Throw rocks at Francesca's window tonight. Bold. Well, if I am to be bold, I shall need some time to think about it. Ladies and small ladies,
Did you come to admonish me? Are you going to duel with your own brother?
good day.
I absolutely love that.
Wish I could synthesize a picture perfect guy. Oh, why? 6 feet tall and super strong. We always get
Been like 8 months with each other a year.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
Spend 4 months just not
speaking to each other. And it's really nice. Joking, I love. Hello, this is the cast of Bridgerton.
Hello. Hello. You didn't want me to do that, sorry. I interrupted your flow.
Hello, this is the cast of Bridgerton.
Hello.
Hello.
You bastard.
Everyone's gonna enjoy, get all in the same vibe together.
I smacked my bitch up.
Yeah, exactly. Number 1 on the playlist.
Oh,
Very
this
good.
playlist is wild. Hope you like feeling unsettled. Go and save the best for last. That's the one. We're done. Don't waste your time. What, like Paramore?
I thought you were going to punch me there.
Just gosh. Nice. I'm gonna have a panic attack at the end of this playlist.
Or just not orchestral, like me on the kazoo. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I actually think just the original.
No one thinks Eloise looks good on the dance floor. Absolutely no one.
I do.
Oh, thanks, brother.
I don't.
There is a lesson here for you somewhere, Anthony. I only hope that this time you will finally learn it. Come on.
Is it an original? What? Song. Did you compose it yourself?
In a manner of speaking.
What is the name of it?
It does not have a name.
Every song has a name.
It is just a song, Eloise.
Poetry is the opposite, brother. It's the art of revealing precious truth with words.
Quite right, brother. You're being serious. Good God.
Go dance with your sister.
Why?
Because I asked you to. Good God, did someone die?
If one of you utters a single word,
White the feathers.
it just gets over with.
Are you and the modiste still, making a stitch?
Well, apparently not. Have you found a wife yet? Or are you planning to offend every young girl until there are none left?
Every rose does have its thorn, after all.
Did someone catch your eye at the presentation, brother?
I thought all of the young ladies looked beautiful.
Not particularly, and all the young ladies look the same, like young ladies.
I think Eloise would make a brilliant diamond.
I could not agree more, Hyacinth. Perhaps Her Majesty will take note at her ball tomorrow night. I despise you.
I believe we must get you to the doctor post haste. This strange, fuzzy growth on your chin is no doubt some kind of disease.
The mallet of death.
Or would you look at that, brother?
Is this yours?
Oh, no. You're welcome to. You near threatened to beat me the last time I touched that. You exaggerate.
This room is exceptionally well lit. Notice, Cole, the twinkle of the candles. It is
as if we sit among the stars.
What is wrong with you?
For how long have you cared about flower arranging?
I'm an open-minded woman. I can care about many things.
I just hope for Edwina's sake the tendency stops before the honeymoon.
Have you always been so vulgar? Or staring at naked models all day turned your brain to charcoal?
Back to taking the tea, are we?
At least just shave, will you?
The Viscount is home now, is he not?
Indeed, with my new sister. It is almost nauseating how perfect they are together.
Evening.
Lady Arnold, please allow me to introduce you to my sister, Lady Bridgerton.
Delighted to make your acquaintance.
Good evening, gentlemen.
You've truly outdone yourself, sister. Look at the place.
What happened?
His horse recently died.
You are joking.
I am not. Colin.
Forgive me, I did not know. Surely someone here is not in mourning? We shall gallop along.
Colin, we're at your house.
Oh, God. Could the carriage driver not keep on driving?
I could die tomorrow.
You're not going to die tomorrow.
But I could, and it would kill me.
You would already be dead. Do you remember when we first met? I was riding my horse, minding my own business, when I was assaulted.
Why do I think that was the
devilishly yellow
interesting
head covering.
carriage
It was not my
ride?
fault the wind blew it clean off my head.
Oh, wind or not, you certainly seemed pleased when I landed in the mud.
And I apologise for not coming to see you earlier.
Oh, just
Had a
better that
feeling.
you did not.
Is it?
Isn't it?
Had a feeling.
It is.
Your eyes, most remarkable shade of blue. Somehow they shine even brighter when you are kind. I might say something like that if you were a suitor.
Well, that was rather direct.
I must become serious about my prospects.
Prospects are important.
Prospects which have gone from very little to even less, but I
classic.
must do my best.
Yes, you must. We needed a place to be alone. Here, your maid can wait outside, and we can pretend we're at a ball.
Have you gone mad?
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling stronger. With small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken, the love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line
I'm
had
dead.
to be drawn, and that line is what we reach. So remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you're gonna be with me for the last ride.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Link down below in the YouTube video description for the original edit. Go throw it some love like I just did. Check out Luke's channel, of course. Tons of great vids on there. Many, many edits. Sure you'll enjoy if you haven't seen them already. Let's go ahead and look into some Bridgerton information. Shout out to the mods in the Discord and certainly in the stream that assist with links and information and all that good stuff that we go through on these. Rocco Kitty, Luke, and Jace. I appreciate it as always. Round of applause. And let's flip on over to Bridgerton family tree. Every character and sibling in order. That seems like a lot. That seems like quite a bit. Let's see. Do each with their own love story based on popular novels. Diverges from the books by exploring racial integration in Regency era London. Renewed for the 3rd and 4th season. Unlike the novels, it takes place in racially integrated London. All of Daphne's siblings could get a chance to shine. Edmund and Violet Bridgerton, the parents of the Bridgerton family tree. Who married when Edmund was 20 and Violet was 18. Boy, that is pretty young in today's world. They started a loving marriage and family together until Edmund's death at 38. Yikes. From an allergic reaction to a bee sting. Oh my gosh. That is brutal. Brutal. He passed before his youngest child, Hyacinth, was born. Violet never remarried, instead concerning herself with ensuring that her 8 children found good matches of their own to continue their family. Hopefully they are not allergic to bee stings. Violet was 47 years old during Bridgerton Season 1, although devoted fans of Quinn's series have repeatedly asked the author if she'd ever be willing to write a book about Violet and Edmund. She replied, "I thought and still think it would be too difficult knowing that he would die so young." Yeah, that is pretty brutal, honestly. They have all the kids, and then he's just, poop, gone. However, a short story called Violet in Bloom in the Bridgerton's Happily Ever After collection is about a younger Violet, and the story features Edmund as well as part of their courtship. We have Anthony. He falls in love with and marries Kate. Oldest child, Anthony Bridgerton, has experienced mounting pressures after inheriting the title at only 18. That is young. At 29, Anthony spent most of Season 1 in a secret on-again, off-again affair with Sienna, who lacked the social standing to marry. Wow. Okay. Well, it makes sense, right? Makes sense. There's certain things, decorum and whatnot, that you have to upkeep, and certain things would be frowned upon, I guess. They split for good by the end of the season. Anthony's true love story occurs in Quinn's second novel, which played out in Season 2. Having put off his wedding long enough, Anthony decides to marry Edwina, but her older half-sister Kate becomes determined to stop it from happening. In the process of thwarting the plans, the two of them accidentally fall in love. Oops. Happily Ever After gives extra prologues for all 8 siblings and lovers to show basically what happens after their books. Oh, that's kind of nice. Anthony and Kate will remain a strong part of the series. Benedict, of course, falls in love with Sophie. There's some photos of Benedict himself. 27 years old at the start of the series, Benedict is a renowned artist with paintings in art museums and galleries. Quinn's third book, An Offer from a Gentleman, Benedict falls for a mysterious woman at a masquerade ball. By the end of the party, he has only a single glove of hers to remember her by. 2 years later, he unknowingly encounters the woman, Sophie, once again, as she's dressed as a maid and being harassed by 3 men. Saving her from the situation, he convinces her to take a job working for his mother. Eventually, he recognizes her as the woman from the ball. That's interesting. Colin, of course, focus of Bridgerton Season 3 and Book 4. Literally just had that, if I'm not mistaken. Bridgerton Season 1, the third oldest Bridgerton, Colin, was briefly engaged to Mariana. His family was against the marriage, partly because he was only 22, which is a little hypocritical, considering the fact, wait, wasn't his mother 18? Something like that? 20. Oh, no, Violet was 18, yeah. Somewhat hypocritical there. Let's see. Where were we? The engagement ended when he learned she was trying to use him to save herself from social ruin after becoming pregnant out of wedlock. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That'll do it in high society. Totally different rules. However, in Book 4 of the Bridgerton series, Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, Colin falls in love for real. He develops feeling for his longtime friend, Penelope. Despite the many secrets they both possess, most notably Penelope's secret identity as Lady Whistledown. Daphne and Simon marry in season 1. Bridgerton season 1, like Quinn's first novel, The Duke and I, followed a 21-year-old Daphne as she faked a relationship with the Duke of Hastings, Simon, in order to entice other eligible men to want to pursue her. Although the plan was working, the two of them ended up falling in love instead. Oops. Another oops. Obviously, Benedict and Sophie in season 4 lead, and yes, Colin and Penn season 3. Right. At first, Simon refused to marry her because of how much Daphne wanted children, which the Duke said he could not have. However, they eventually worked through their misunderstandings and got married. Oh, interesting. When Daphne realizes Simon doesn't want to have children because he is scared they will be born with his childhood stutter, she forces herself on him and gets pregnant against his wishes. Whoa. However, Daphne and Simon have fallen deeply in love and have 3 girls and a boy, with a 5th on the way when Daphne turns 41. Wow. Back then, that's quite a feat. Eloise Bridgerton, her story leads to Sir Philip Crane. Definitely a funny character with Benedict. With Bridgerton's sibling, Eloise was 17 years old at the start of the series. Her story is told in book 5, called To Sir Philip with Love. Just reminds me of that Netflix show, To All the Boys I Loved Before, during which she becomes pen pals with Sir Philip Crane after his wife, who is also Eloise's 4th cousin, passes away. Eloise writes him to express her condolences for the loss, and they grow close through letters. Wow, that's amazing. Basically falling in love through text, I guess. Until Philip eventually writes to ask for her hand in marriage. That's wild. Could you imagine? Writing back and forth and then asking, like proposing through the letter? That's a bold move. That is a bold move. The book order, Benedict's book was first, then Colin Penn's was next. Eloise's book took place at the same time, though. Colin and Penn's, I think just after they married. Okay. Eloise's book 5 and probably season 5. TV show swamped Benedict and Colin, so Colin went first. Okay. That's interesting. Obviously, some liberties were taken. Yeah, that's a bold move to propose marriage in a letter. Wow. Eloise is skeptical since they had never met in person. Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm sure a few people watching this have had proposals or, some very bold proclamations through text or anything like that without ever actually meeting the person. I literally watched 90 Day Fiancé, which I'm sure, there's been quite a few situations like that. So it's lining up pretty well. But at least nowadays we have FaceTime and Skype and Zoom and whatever else you want to use. So it's a little easier. While a teenager in the series, actress Claude Jessie is actually in her early 30s. While her story might not come in season 4, there's always a chance it could start. Eloise takes part in Colin's story as she becomes close friends with Cressida? Gosh, I haven't seen that name in a minute. Who is a bully towards Penelope. We have Francesca. Falls in love with Michael Sterling. Photos of Francesca. Was 16 years old during season 1. She takes center stage in the 6th book, When He Was Wicked. That's a great title. Meets her future love, Michael, at a dinner celebrating her upcoming marriage to someone else. Good grief. Although Michael falls in love rather quickly, they become good friends instead. Michael keeps his true feelings to himself for as long as he can, until one night when he simply can't take it anymore. Oh, cool. You did book reviews? Nice. Check out the, if you're looking for those book reviews and you want to check them out, the book review Discord channel. We do have a book review Discord channel, so check it out. Let's see. There's a chance the series could move Francesca ahead of Eloise because she is coming of age in season 3 of the series, but it's not as likely. Gregory, the last Bridgerton sibling to get married. Photos of Gregory. 12 years old at the start of the series. In book 8, on the way to the wedding, Gregory falls in love with a woman named Hermione. To his dismay, loves someone else. Oh, gosh. Hermione's best friend, Lady Lucinda, disapproves of the pairing and offers to help Gregory win her over instead. As they work together to stop Hermione's union, Gregory and Lucy end up developing feelings. I think we've heard that story before. Cressida, excuse me. I'll just do a voice note of the mantra. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, Lucy is already engaged, and her uncle won't let her back out of the upcoming wedding. Oh, boy. Gregory's the last of the family tree to marry in the books, as his story comes in the 8th and final book of the series. Furthermore, he was 12 when the series started, and actor was only 17. That's a 17-year-old playing a 12-year-old? That's wild. I guess you got to be a little older so you can, have their acting chops down. Thanks to his young age, it might not happen at all in the Netflix romance series. I mean, I guess that's true. Hyacinth, the youngest of the Bridgerton family tree, was only 10 during season 1. Wow. Hyacinth and Gareth learn the diary's secrets. They also start to fall in love. Despite being the youngest, her book comes before Gregory's story, so she gets married first before her brother. This made Gregory the last unmarried sibling. Florence Hunt, who plays Hyacinth in the Netflix series, is the same age as Gregory's actor, Will, and their courtships and marriages won't happen anytime soon, especially in the current greenlit season 3. Interesting. Who is Sophie, Benedict's love interest in Bridgerton? Explained. Benedict has enjoyed many ups and downs, especially on the romance front. Benedict was characterized as the sensual artist in season 1. Paint, take male and female lovers, and do what he wanted. Season 2 saw him lose his confidence after he got into a prestigious art school only because of his name. I mean, it is what it is, right? You still got in, so I mean, it's a negative, but it's still a positive. To be fair, he looks so young. Yeah, that is wild to see how young they looked. How Benedict and Sophie first meet. Boom, 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 boom. Just going through all the photos. Benedict becomes entranced by a masked woman who he refers to as the Lady in Silver. He never catches her name, but the two quickly become enamored with each other. Reminiscent of Cinderella. As it turns out, Sophie also hides a massive secret. Sophie is not a lady of the ton, or at least not a traditional one. Ooh. So there's that clash. There we go. Class clash coming into play. After Sophie's father died, her stepmother forced her into becoming her servant. In this way, Sophie was snatched out of the ton and shoved into the lower class. Oh my gosh. Whoa. She was the illegitimate child of the Earl of Penwood. She was unable to join the courting season or socialize with others, including Benedict. That is, until the masquerade ball. Sophie and Benedict should never see each other again, but fate intervenes. Wow. That is interesting. They don't reunite for 2 years. I'd say she made a pretty good impact. The fact that he remembered the Lady in Silver 2 years later. At that time, Sophie is fired by her stepmother and must find a new place of work. When Benedict says, work for my mother or whatever. Benedict saves Sophie from a dangerous situation, and the two spend a few days together. Benedict has no idea she's the lady in silver. Ultimately convinces her to become a maid at the household. They must overcome Sophie's fears and find a way to be together as husband and wife, not lord and mistress. Yaren Ha will play Sophie. Korean Australian actress. On-screen career began in 2019. Good grief, that's recent. Oh, she was cast in the Paramount Plus Halo series. I gotta say, I did not like that Halo series at all. Number one, way too much time with Master Chief with his helmet off. Don't care to see what the actor looks like. Master Chief almost never takes his helmet off. I don't think ever did in the video games. So it was very off-putting immediately. And then there's like nudity scenes with Master Chief, and I'm like, what is happening here? What are they doing to our boy? How could you do that to our boy? Oh, it's just unbelievable. For example, Benedict's bisexuality is a TV addition, not apparent in the books. According to Netflix, Bridgerton has reworked Sophie by changing her name. Oh, Sophie Beck instead of Beckett. Oh, okay. A name is the first bit of identity that you share with the world, and that's why changing a name could be so powerful. Interesting. Show is expected to return in 2026. Good grief, that seems like a long way away. Oh my gosh. Wow, the first book was published in 2000? Wow. That is such a quick amount of books in that period. 6 years. I'm assuming these were written in like the late 90s. Edited again, rewrites. I'm assuming so, because this is like rapid fire. It's like John Grisham. If you're aware of John Grisham, it's like book every 2 seconds. It's a big divide. We saw them as children and watched them grow up, so seeing them as leads seems weird. Big divide on the topic whether to recast the actors or keep the actors when they get to Gregory Hyacinth. Interesting. Yeah, that would be weird to be in the show for so long and then yoink, pulled from the show so they can put somebody else in. Yaren stars in Dune Prophecy, yeah. I got a hot take incoming. I got to be honest. I did not like the Dune movies at all. Both of them. Both 1 and 2. Maybe I just didn't get it. Maybe I just didn't understand it. I don't know. But it was so slow and boring, which is hilarious because I'm also the person who loved Mad Men, which is a very slow show. But good grief. What's the funniest part of it is everyone was just like, oh, Zendaya's so much better in the second one. Because in the first one, she's like there for 2 seconds. And then everyone's just like, oh, it's so much better in the second one because Zendaya's in there and, you know, she has a much better time and more screen time. So I watched the second one. And it's just more of the same. More of the same. I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't the right person for it. Or something. Popping in to say I also physically could not finish Dune. Yes. Yes. I gotta be honest, I don't think I finished the second one. I think I checked out about halfway through. I was like, wow, this is more of the same. I didn't watch them. Trailer didn't engage me on either of them. Yeah, exactly. The trailers were pretty weak. And again, the movies are kind of weak, in my opinion. I know people loved it. People have very strong feelings on Dune for some reason. But yeah, I could not get into it at all. Just so odd because I usually love those kind of movies. I don't know, something about it. Very interesting. All right, let's hop into the second video of the day. It is ZeeNunew IG Live 3rd anniversary. This is from November 21st, 2023, so a little over a year ago. Let's make sure we switch over here. Yeah, something about Dune. Maybe that's a hot take. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Seemed like a lot of people liked it. Obviously, they're making a show about it. But then again, I looked at the show trailer, which I saw about 80 times on YouTube TV. And I just remember thinking, why does this have a show now? I didn't even like the movie. I don't get it. Then again, maybe HBO is the saving grace. Maybe the show will be amazing compared to the movies. Check the release date for the 9th book, 2013. Okay. There was a little gap in between the 8th and the 9th, I suppose. All right. Here we go. 3rd anniversary. IG Live. It does have English subs. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. It's a vertical video. There we go. At least we're going to get a little bit more of that video. There we go.
โอ้โหแล้วดูผมใส่หมวกมาครับทุกคนแล้วเมื่อกี้ไปปั๊มเข้าห้องน้ำบอกทุกอย่างเลยตอนแรกว่าจะไม่กินก็หิวอดใจไม่ไหวเพราะก่อนหน้านี้เห็นหนูกินเยอะมากก็เลยซื้อมาบ้างก็เลยกินบ้างเอาไหมหนูกินดีกว่ายังไม่เอาครับอิ่มแล้วดีมากเป็นต้นแบบที่ดีไม่ร้อนนี่แผ่นกล้องนี่มีซาลาเปาด้วยนะอร่อยนะ
That's a heck of a vehicle.
สวัสดีครับทุกคนสวัสดีครับวันนี้ก็เป็นวันดีก็เป็นวันที่เรามีความสุขและเป็นวันที่ทุกคนมีความสุขและเป็นมองฟังออกเขาแปลว่าฉันเหรอพวกเราแปลว่าเราวันก็เป็นวันดีก็เดี๋ยวไอซีและไอนิวปั่นปอนให้
I can't make out what he's eating.
ปั่นปอนแปลว่าเดี๋ยวให้พร
I don't think Z said what he was eating either.
ปั่นปอนใช่อันนี้เฮียรู้อยู่แล้วเร็วไปหารู้อยู่แล้วแต่ไม่เคยพูดเลยไม่เคยพูดดูก็ไปหาที่เกียรที่หนูว่าหาเพิ่มไม่รู้วันอยู่ดีก็พูดมาแล้วนึกออกไปถามเพิ่มมาเนี่ยโหดูก็ไปหาเพิ่มเนี่ยคน
Sounds good, Luke. Thanks for hanging out. And the help during the Bridgerton video, of course.
ยื่นมือให้ยายแล้วยายจะใส่ศีลนะยายจะปั่นปอนยายก็สวดมนต์มาแบบว่าให้พรหนูแล้วเวลาหนูแก่มาหนูจะแบบให้พรแล้วก็เขาเรียกอะไรมัดใส่
That's a good question.
ปั่นปอนให้พรแบบเป็นภาษาเขาเรียกอะไรบริษัทกิจเหรอ
Oh, bow buns.
ยายเฮียเป็นงั้นเลยนะสวดมนต์ให้เลยเหรอเป็นโตเป็นสมเป็นสุขังพลังอะไรเงี้ยอยู่ยืนยาวอะไรเงี้ยสุขังพลังยายก็งงว่ายายบอกว่าสุขังพลังอะไรไม่มีเป็นคนเป็นมนุษย์สุขังพลังไม่มีพลังและตอนนี้เข้าสู่ช่วงซีพฤกษ์
Oh, he's eating it with a toothpick. Some sort of skewer or something.
ก็เฮียพูดอยู่เฮียพูดไงวันนี้นอนเช้าเราไปทำอะไรมา
Take it easy, Luke.
วันนี้ตอนเช้าวันนี้
ตอนเช้ามีถ่ายรายการกันครับ
ใช่ครับ
ใช่เฮียถ่ายกองเฮียไปถ่าย
เมื่อวานหนูไปทำอะไรมา
เมื่อวานหนูมีออกกอง
เหตุการณ์ยิ้มมุมปากหนู
หนูมีออกกอง
อ๋ออร่อยดีนะกุ้งอ่ะ
หนูออกกองนั่นแหละโอ้โหอิ่มเลย
ใครมาอุ้ยใครมาจริงด้วย
ใครยังไม่ใครเลย
Jeez.
ครับวันนี้เราไปออกกองกันมาแล้วก็เสร็จปุ๊บนี่ก็ไปเล่นฟิตเนสวันนี้มาไลฟ์เรื่อยๆนะไม่มีอะไรเลยครับ
ใช่มาไลฟ์แป๊บนึง
ใช่ครับ
มีสิ
ไม่มี
ไม่มีเหมือนกันไม่รู้
ไม่ก็ได้วันนี้ก็เป็นวันครบรอบ3 ปีที่หนูเจอกับเฮียใช่ไหม
เจ๋งมาก
3 years. It's amazing how fast time flies.
เราเจอวันถ่ายปฏิทิน
I think I said last stream.
ตอนที่หนูเดินขึ้นมาชั้น 2
It has flown since 2020. Something about 2020 just kind of.
ใช่วันนี้
We leapt forward in time or something. Entered some sort of weird warp
ที่
zone.
เรารู้จักกันแบบนับวันนั้นเป็นวันจริง
ใช่วันนี้
ๆย้อนกลับไปถ้าวันนั้นหนูยังอยากจะรู้จักเฮียหรือเปล่าไม่ต้องกินไหมหนูขนมจีบพุ่งไป
รู้จักสิ
Yes, this was last year.
ถ้าหนูไม่รู้จักเฮียวันนั้นหนูก็คงไม่
At the date.
ไม่รู้นิววันนี้หรอก
November 21st,
ไม่ได้
2023.
เล่นนิ่งเฮียด้วย
เขาปากหวานนี่เขาปากหวาน
เดี๋ยวเราตอน
ไปให้สลับ
เดี๋ยวเราตอนปิดไลฟ์ก่อนนะ
Oh, that looks
เราตอนปิด
delicious.
ไลฟ์ทำไม
แล้วเลย
ปิดไลฟ์แล้ว
ไม่เอาไม่มีอะไรซะหน่อย
ปิดไลฟ์แล้วตอนนี้
Indeed, it does.
เราเล่น
Apparently, the older you get, the faster it goes.
ครบ3
เรา
ปี
ใส่ไข่
แล้ว
เค็มหมดก็เลยเหลือเป็นแบบ
เป็นไลฟ์
สับ
กิน
กุ้ง
นะ
สดเหลือหมูสับกุ้งสดชอบไหมใกล้ไปครับผมก็เป็นครบรอบ3 ปีก็หมายถึงว่ารู้จักหนูมาผมก็แฟบเลยกันรู้จักหนูมา3 ปีกว่าแล้วก็ยินดีที่รู้จักปีที่4 ปีที่5 ปีที่
You know what's funny? In the U.S., you would think about buying like a bao bun. You would never think a gas station.
แก่ลงเรื่อยๆไม่ใช่แค่เรา
We tend to avoid hot foods at gas
เราก็จะแก่
stations
ไปด้วยกันนี่แหละ
because it's never very good.
แก่กันไปหมดเลยหนูเฮียแล้วก็
Would probably rather go for a bag of chips or something.
do it
ใครก็ต้
อา
อง
ยุ
แก่
เป็น
อยู่แล้ว
อะไรมาร้องกันนะอายุเป็นเพียงกระสายลมผ่านพัดไปหนูไม่รู้จักตอบละไม่ทำละ
ไม่รู้อ่ะ
โอ้ยครับผม Hello everyone today is my special day with ZeeNunew first time
anniversary 3 years มั้งครับ
yes ขอบคุณทุกคนมากๆนะครับผมที่เล่นเทนกันน่ารักมากทำให้เราเข้าไปอ่านแท็กแล้วแบบย้อนวันๆที่เราหน้าเปลี่ยนไป
หน้าเปลี่ยนจริงเฮียโอ้ไปดูอ่ะหนูตอนนั้นหนูยังหน้าเด็กอยู่เลยเอ้าตอนนั้นหนูยังหน้าเด็กอยู่เลยหนูนะ
แล้วตอนนี้จะบอกว่าตัวเองหน้าอะไร
หนูนะแก่ก็เยอะเลย
ก่อนเฮียหน้าหล่อ
อันนี้ใช่หล่อมาก
สมเฉยดูเธอหลุดไม่หลุดเอาหน้าไงนะก็ได้
หล่อมาก
Thank you Happy Assembly
เฮ้ยวันนี้เรามีขี่มาด้วยตอน2 ทุ่ม
สารฝันเฮียบอกเลย
ใช่เป็นคอนเทนต์นะว่าวันเฮียพาหนูไปขี่ม้าเพราะว่าไม่เคยขี่ม้าจริงๆเลย
วันว่างๆที่แบบว่างบอกวันว่างๆอยากพักไม่ได้พักหนูมาออกกำลังกายไง
ใช่อุ้ยแต่ขี่ม้าใครว่าไม่เหนื่อยนะ สนุกแต่สนุกมากเลยครับ
ไม่บอกแล้วว่าขี่ม้าเหนื่อยมากมันคือการออกกำลังกายใช่
ใช่ได้ออกกำลังกายจริงๆได้ก็ขี่ม้าแล้วก็วันนี้ออน
That is true.
2 ทุ่ม
ทุ่มครับรอดูด้วยนะ
Yes sir
ไม่แก่เลยทั้งคู่ยังน่ารักเหมือนเดิม
Yes ทั้งคู่น่ารักเหมือนเดิม
They're still on their ages.
แม่นแล้วแม่นแปลว่าแม่นแล้ว
โยนแม่นยิงแม่น
แม่นแล้วแปลว่าถูกแม่นแล้วถูกต้องแม่นแล้วว่าถูกต้องใช่แล้ว
โนโลนี่โนโล
Still can't get over the fact that Z's the one eating and not Nunu.
ใช่มันเป็นสัตว์น้ำที่มีน้ำ
เม่น
ใช่ถูกต้องแล้วก็ถ้าหนูก็จะมา
อูนี่
พูดนี่มัน
มันเม่น
The chog
ถ้า
of
หนู
the
ไม่ได้อาบ
sea.
น้ำก็จะ
เม่น
ถ้าหนูมองตรงๆคิดไม่ออกนะช่างมันเถอะ
ถ้าหนูไม่ชอบหน้าใครสักคนหนึ่ง
หนูจะเหม็นหน้าครับ
เหม็นก็ได้ไม่มันเหม็นนะเหม็นนะ
เหม็นเขาเหม็น
เขาเหม็นเนาะแล้วมันเหม็นเฉยๆทำไมยังไม่รู้
แล้วถ้าหนูนั่งลอย
เมื่อ
Be hilarious if Z just ate through this entire thing.
ไม่รู้จะคุยอะไร
Like an endless bag of food.
ย่าหมุนตัว10ตลบหนูก็จะมอม
มอมตัวมอมเหรอ
มอมแมม
อ๋อมอมแมมแล้วถ้าหนูหิวหนูก็จะ
หนูหิวก็จะมับ
มัม
มัมอ๋อ
ใช่มันจะมัม
แล้วถ้าหนูอยากคิดถึงแม่หนูก็จะเรียก
มา
แต่ในใจคิดอะไรนะไหมแหม่ม
แม่มนี่
แม่คือชื่อแหม่มแม่มันขึ้นมาพอดีครับทุกคนน่ารักนะ
แม่หนูไม่ได้ชื่อแม่ม
แม่หนูชื่อไม่ได้ชื่อแหม่ม
มาไม่ได้ชื่อแม่ม
มัม
มาม
อะไรเนี่ยไม่มีอะไรครับไม่มีอะไรคุยไปเรื่อยๆครับผม
ครับ น่าจะมีคนถามว่าตอนนี้เรากำลังไปไหนเรากำลังไปไหนสักอุ้ย
We're going somewhere. Oh, spillage.
วง2-3 หมื่น
เราเพิ่งซื้อมาใหม่นะครับวันนี้
ก็ไปบอกเขาแล้วมั้ง
อย่าช้อปปิ้งอีกแล้วอ่ะตอนนี้เรากำลังไปวันนี้เฮียซื้อช้อปปิ้งไปอีกแล้วเฮียบอกว่า
I got roasted. Now it's roasting
เฮียชอบบอก
time.
ว่าจะไม่ช็อปแล้ว
ก็เหมือนหนูที่บอกชอบว่าจะมีกินก็กิน
ก็เหมือนเฮียนั่นแหละบอกว่าเฮียจะไม่ช็อปแล้วเฮียก็ช็อปทุกรอบเลยเฮียบอกเนี่ยเดี๋ยวจะไม่ช็อปแล้วนะ
เพราะว่าชอบไงก็เลยช็อปหนูก็ชอบมันก็เลยกิน
ใช่เพราะหนูชอบผมก็เลยกินแล้วหนูก็ชอบเนี่ยชอบแล้วก็ช็อปแล้วก็เลยชอบไง
ชอบกินทำอะไรที่มีความสุขทำไปเถอะ
I mean, that's solid advice. Buy things until broke.
หมดละเดี๋ยวไม่กินละ
Oh gosh. This is not financial advice. Disclaimer, not financial advice.
หอมมากแต่หนูอิ่มแล้ว
Z is not a certified planner.
เคยกินมันโถตอน
Certified financial planner.
ดูหนาวไหมเรากินบนดอยอย่างเงี้ยมันโถที่จิ้มกับน้ำจิ้มขาหมูหนูแล้วอากาศแบบเย็นๆอย่างเงี้ยโอ้โหกินทีควันออกปากเงี้ยออกทั้งออกมันโถออก
Z's a spender. Yeah, definitely seems like it.
โอ้ยอยากกินขาหมูมันโถแล้วยังไม่ได้กินนานมากเลย
He definitely bought as much food as he could. That's for sure.
เมื่อยนะสิรู้นะ
เมื่อยอยู่อยากกินขาหมูมันโถ
ทุกคนขาหมูมันโถออเดอร์มาได้เลยครับผมส่งให้แม่ส่งให้นิวๆหน่อยนะครับ
Mommies.
แต่ว่าอย่าเยอะเกินไปหนูจะ
ก็มันโถเอาโถไม่ใช่มันโถขาหมูกรุงเทพเจ้าไหนอร่อยนะครับผม DM ส่งให้หนูได้เลย
อย่าส่งมาทุกวันไม่งั้นหนูจะไขมันอุดตัน ยั่วมากใช่เฮียยั่วหนูอยู่ในตอนนี้
มาแล้วมาจิ้มลูกชิ้น4 อัน
อะไรอ่ะ
มาจิ้มลูกชิ้น4 อันนี่
อ๋อไม่จิ้มลูกชิ้นนี่ก็ลูกชิ้นเนี่ย
ทุกวันนี้นะหนูจะรอกว่าเฮียแหละครับทุกคน
I love how he phrased that these days.
อะไรเหรอ
ใช่หรือเปล่านะ
ไม่ใช่
แฮปปี้แอนนิเวอร์ซารีจ้าขอบคุณครับผมขอบคุณทุกคนมากๆครับผมที่ซัพพอร์ตแล้วก็ดูแลพวกเรามา2ทุกอย่างเลยครับผมคลิป Everything จิงกับเบลที่ทุกคนซัพพอร์ตทั้งแฟนไทยแฟนอินเตอร์นะครับผมขอบคุณมากๆเลยครับผม
ขอบคุณมากๆเลยครับที่บางคนก็อาจจะอยู่ด้วยกันมาตั้งแต่แบบนู่น3 ปีที่แล้วที่หนูเจอเฮียครั้งแรกวันถ่ายนู่นเลยบางคนก็เพิ่งจะรู้จักจากหลังจากนิ่งเฮียจบหรือช่วงออนอยู่แล้วก็บางคนก็รู้จักจากเพลงจากนั้นมาครับก็ขอบคุณที่ยังอยู่กับหนูกับเฮียในจนถึงวันนี้นะครับทำไมวันนี้น่า
The filter's wild.
ชมตัวเองหน้าเล็กหน้าสวยอย่างเงี้ยหนูบอกว่าทำไมวันนี้หนูหน้าเงามันคือชาโดว์เฉดไฟไงหนูนี่ก็มีเห็นไหมผมก็คือมันกระเบน
ครับนั่นแหละขอบคุณที่ทุกคนยังอยู่ตรงนี้นะจ๊ะแล้วก็วันนี้เดี๋ยวหนูจะมีลงรูปขี่ม้าด้วยสวยมากเมื่อกี้ไม่รู้ว่าสวยมากไหมแต่ว่าน่ารักดีครับชอบ
รูปเฮียไม่สวยประเด็น
Wait a minute. This channel is the same. Wait.
ก็มีอยู่
No, they started a year before. I was going to say they're almost completely lined up with this channel.
รอดูรูปด้วยแต่จะลงดึกหน่อยนะครับจะมีไปทำธุระกันก่อน
ใช่เดี๋ยวเราจะ
Just a year off.
ธุระ
Actually, less than a year.
นะครับก็ฝากหนูด้วยนะครับฝากเฮียด้วยนะครับผม
ครับ
ฉันไม่เข้าใจอะไรเลยเพราะว่าฟังภาษาไทยไม่ออก
I love you
I love you so much very much
That was nice of him to do that.
นะครับใกล้จะถึงแล้วอ่ะ
ใช่ใกล้จะถึงแล้วเดี๋ยวเราจะไปเตรียมตัวก็เดี๋ยวไม่ใช่วอล์ก
อาจจะบอยแบแฮมนะใกล้ถึงแล้วครับเดี๋ยวก็ตลกอ่ะนั่นเลยครับใกล้ถึงแล้วเดี๋ยวยังไงฝากทุกคนรอดูเฮียพาหนูขี่ม้าด้วยนะดูได้เลยใน YouTube
2 ทุ่มตรงนะครับแล้วเราก็จะมีเล่นเทรนด้วยก็ฝากด้วยก็จะเป็นครั้งแรกที่หนูได้ขี่ม้าถือว่าได้ฝึกซ้อมก่อนโชว์ขี่ม้าจริงนี่นะครับผมก็ขี่ไม่เป็นแล้วครับหลังจากที่ไปขี่มาเนี่ย
ขี่ได้เฮียขี่แล้วเท่มาก
ก็เหมือนนับใหม่ครับผมเดี๋ยวมาดูกันจะมีสาระหรือไม่มี
เท่าไหร่แล้วครับ
เอ็นไปไม่มีสาระมากกว่าเพราะพูดไปเรื่อย
ใช่มันเป็นวันพักผ่อนเราไม่ต้องจริงจังมากก็ได้เนาะ
พักผ่อนถ้าพักผ่อนก็ไม่ถ่ายหรอก
ก็มันไปไม่พักผ่อน
ใช่อยากจะแชร์ทุกคนให้
ไปกันรู้มันไม่พักผ่อนเลย
ไม่ใช่หมายถึงว่าถ่ายคลิปไง
Oh no
บ่นอยู่ดีบ่นเฉยทุกคน
ไปดีกว่าจะถึงแล้ว
แม่ครับลูกดื้อ
ลูกไม่ดื้อเลยครับลูกไม่ดื้อเลยลูกไม่มีใครดื้อเลย
ใช่ลูกไม่ดื้อเลยลูกอื่นก็ไม่ดื้อครับผมรักแบบดูแลง่ายกินง่ายครับผมเป็นคนแบบ
Z is on one.
หนูสะบดคำนั้นมาออกมาทำไม
อ้วง
หนูสะบดคำนั้นออกมาทำไม
ปกติมีแต่เฮีย
คิดอะไร
เรีย
ก่
ก
อนพูด
ไม่รู้ก็
เรียกตัวเองหรือเรียกเฮีย
เรียกเฮียแหละก็ปกติเฮียเรียกก็นี่หนูเรียกเฮียมั้งไม่เห็นอ้วนเลยอ้วนไปงั้นแหละไปเนี่ยเราจะถึงแล้วเนี่ยมันไม่อ้วน
ตีพุงให้ดังให้ได้ยิน
I love how Nunu doesn't even have the camera pointed at him for 90% of this.
ทำธุระก่อนฝ่ายด้วยครับสำหรับว่าวันนี้2 ทุ่มตรงแล้วก็ขอบคุณที่ทุกคนมาเล่นเทรนนะครับผมที่เรารู้จักกันมา3 ปีอันนี้รู้สึกดีนะครับ
ขอบคุณมากๆเลยนะไว้เดี๋ยวเราเจอกันครับ
ครับผมเทคแคร์ครับผมรักษาสุขภาพด้วยกันครับเช่นกันจ้า
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What's up, Karina? How's it going? How's it going? Welcome in. We'll go ahead and throw that some love. Link down below in the YouTube video description for the original. We'll throw it some love as well. Also, check out the channel. They might have other interesting ZeeNunew content, as it's literally called ZeeNunew International. That's the name of the channel. So, I'm assuming they have a lot of stuff. All right. Let's go ahead and bring up some ZeeNunew information. Shout out to Rocco Kitty for helping put this together. Let's go ahead and switch over to that. It's weird. Why does it look like that? What is happening there? Oh, okay. There we go. Busted. For what?
อะไรกันคะอะไรกันคะเฮ้ย
โอ้
อะไรกันคะไว้เป็นสภาพมาจังหวะเลิศมากเห็นนะเมื่อกี้เนี้ยอะไรกันคะอะไร
ZeeNunew's Spotify stream totals across all credits. Bear in mind, Nunu has more songs than Z. Makes sense, right? Nunu has now surpassed 111 million total streams on Spotify on all across credits. Congratulations, Nunu. That is a ton. Good grief. That's a lot. Obviously, Z does not have the amount of songs, but surpassed 23 million nonetheless. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Oh my gosh. 23 mil on Spotify. One way to explain ZeeNunew. 1% couple. %, chaos, I'm assuming. Just straight up chaos. That's amazing. While we're on data, the view count for Cutie Pie on YouTube, this is just for YouTube and not the counts for other platforms. Cutie Pie, the series has now surpassed 473 million views on YouTube. Cutie Pie remains the most viewed series under Mandy Works. Wow. That's a lot of views. That is an insane amount of views. I don't know if one of my streams or videos ever got that amount of views. I would be worried, I think. Like something bad probably happened. I don't know what I would think, honestly. There's a lot of cartoons out there of Z and NuNew, and they're quick with them coming soon after they are seen on social media. Here are a couple. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's for the 4th anniversary. I love that art style, by the way. It's very nice. It's adorable. The next Prince Q23. Oh my gosh. It's regarding this, which we literally just watched. The changing tent. Or honestly, you could probably get a spray tan in that as well. It's adorable. Indeed, I completely agree. All right. How about the third one here? Oh, the Christmas single. Be My Baby This Christmas. Oh, that's adorable. Wait, that's today. 12/16. It came out today? Fourth anniversary fan art. Oh, that's nice. Does that say Balenciaga? It does. That's really nice. Getting ready for the concert in Japan. NuNew's first outfit for the concert. It appears NuNew does like a cape. It's the eyebrows at the end. That's hilarious. It did come out today? All right. I'll pull it up here in a second. I do want to kind of hear like a little bit of it. NuNew on stage singing to Z and audience. No English subs.
อีกคนนึงเขาอยู่บนโน้นในนักแสดงในสมุดเวทนครนี้ด้วยสิแต่วันนี้เขาไม่ได้ลงมาร้องด้วยโอ้คอยพี่คิดว่าไงพี่แน่ใจใช่ไหมแน่นอนของแท้ตรงนี้ไม่ต้องกลัวมีใจให้ชัวร์เลยจะวางไม่ต้องกลัวมีใจให้ชัวร์เลย
That's awesome. Oh, that's nice. Before Z arrived in Japan, NuNew was missing Z. Pulling up the Instagram here.
ตอนนี้ตัวว่างมากมือก็ว่างไม่มีใครจับไม่มีใครกอดไม่มีใครให้ความอบอุ่นเลย อีกคนนึงเขาอยู่บนโน้น
Do you see this comment right here? Can someone tell me if they are together? Like, no, they're not. Unbelievable. That's hilarious. It's under every video. Oh my gosh. They've had NuNew and Cape since they announced the next Prince. NuNew flew to Japan at the beginning of December to prepare for his concert, but Z was not able to go with him at the time. There was a lot of teasing that he wasn't going to Japan. He had some solo jobs to do, plus he had his first song release that premiered on December 4th. On the 3rd of December, he was at the Siam Paragon anniversary event that was at 7 p.m. And by night's end, he was on a plane to Japan. Wow. Instead of doing the live premiere of his song in Thailand, he decided to do it in Japan. They had to find a studio and get set up to do the live countdown before the release of the music video. ZeeNunew had a presentation he was doing, but came to see Z after the live ended to help celebrate Z's music video. That is a lot. That is a lot of movement in like 24 hours. What is happening? Allow me the link, please. All right, guess I gotta do this.
Happy birthday ไม่ใช่หนู Happy birthday มาแล้วต้องเข้าไปเลยเหรอเข้าไปได้เลย
It's not happy birthday.
ตอนแรกคิดในใจว่าจะมาไหมขอบคุณมากที่
น่ารักมาก
คอนเกตเฮียไม่ใช่หมาเฮียนี่อยู่นานจนหน้าเหมือนหมาขอบคุณมากครับผมตอนแรกคิดว่าในใจว่าจะเสร็จงานหรือเปล่า
เพิ่งมาเมื่อกี้เลย
เพิ่งมาเมื่อกี้เลย
เพิ่งมาเพิ่งเสร็จเลยหนูไม่ได้มีแค่นี้นะหนูยัง
เขาจัดเต็มนะ
Oh my gosh.
มาตามคอนเซ็ปต์
ไม่เห็นหน้าไม่ได้แบบติด
ขอบคุณมากครับผม
ดอกไม้ด้วยดอกไม้ญี่ปุ่น
ดอกไม้จากชิบูย่านี่ไปเด็ดหน้าเลยนะ
ZeeNuw's #1 fan. Check this out. You gotta love the support. You definitely have to love the support. Z made me cry and single when this happened. Oh, the spender couple. Hey, you know what? For some people, that's a very good way to, you know, show that you're thinking of them, show that you care. It's not for everybody, of course. Your boyfriend's addicted to you. Such a great song, by the way.
ZeeNunew #1 too.
ZeeNunew #0.
#0.
Yes. It's ZeeNunew.
Yes, ZeeNunew. And you?
Ariel.
Oh.
Lala.
This is ZeeNunew.
Yeah.
Adorable. Interview from Central Chidlum, I think. The store at Bangkok grand opening. Valera. December 12th. So a couple days ago. 4 days ago.
หลายทีก็มองว่าเป็นเรื่องธรรมดาแต่ว่าจะกอดหอมอะไรเงี้ยครับผมเป็นคนชอบสกินชิปอยู่แล้วใช่นี่แหละสกินชิปมันก็มีหลายส่วน
Oh my gosh.
ถ้าหอมไปไม่หอมกลับก็ได้ไม่เป็นไรแต่หอมคนอื่นนะ เราเป็นคนเสียเปรียบเหรอ
ไม่หนูไม่ได้เป็นคนเสียเปรียบหนูเป็นผู้ชนะ
ไม่หนูเสียเปรียบเพราะว่าเฮียมาแอบ
แต่ก็ส่วนใหญ่แอบหอมมากกว่า จะบอกว่าต่อไปหนูขอหอมแก้มหน่อยอย่างเงี้ยหรอ
ก็ไม่ต้องขอก็ได้ก็หอม
นี่เห็นไหมเขายอมเสียเปรียบ
Oh my god. Is it art imitating life or life imitating art? Unhinged, honestly. Play hard to get, but not too hard. Definitely sounded like it. The parallels are interesting for sure. Wow, that is interesting. And there's just not enough time. Hey, that happens a lot. That happens a lot. Or Z, but I sense a little gingering on NuNew's part. Oh gosh, I tuned in way more than I wanted it to. What the heck just happened?
เสียงลูกแมวใช่ไหมสบายครับเพราะว่าเมื่อคืนเฮียไม่กด
你有什么秘密？
我的秘密啊，我没有秘密呀。
那我问你，海哥昨天睡觉的时候有打呼吗？
是海哥打呼吗？
对啊，所以昨天
没有，
没有，
昨天没有。
哦，
有一点。เมื่อคืนตอนนอนครับ นี่
ครับผมตอนนอนก็นอนไงครับ
คนกรนดังมากครับ
ว้าเสียงห้องข้างหรือเปล่า
โอ้กรนดังมากหนูนอนไม่หลับเลย แต่เฮียก็จะมีนอนตะแคงบ้างเวลาถ้าแบบเราต้องนอนด้วยกัน เพราะว่าเฮียกรนนั่นไง
โกรธใช่ไหมเมื่อคืนนี่คือโกรธใช่ไหม
ไม่ต้องจับแหมเนี่ยตื่นพี่จับนี่นี่โน้ทั้งประเทศแล้วมั้งเนี่ย
Now that is personal. That is getting very personal. I give them a lot of credit. I mean, they're very open. They're very, forthright with everything. Pretty amazing. Remember when I said something about fan art depicting NuNew? ZeeNunew? Oh my gosh, it's the snoring. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. That is very funny. Z's press release showcase for first solo, super secret. my god.
นอกจากกุมมือแล้วกุมใจด้วยใช่ไหมฮะ
ครับอุ่นทั้งมืออุ่นทั้งใจ
It's awesome. That level of support is just amazing. Just ZeeNunew being the adorable dorks that they are. Mm. It's the fact they don't take themselves too seriously that is so endearing. I don't know what was going on in that last scene, but that was nuts. Oh my gosh. Who are Demundi? Of? The head of Demundi. Let's see. For some reason this is not going up as a link. It should. I mean, it clearly is a link. Oh, it's a birthday. Oh, this was this was from 2022. My bad. Born 1989, director of Cutie Pie, one of the creators of Demundi, helped write the screenplay for Why Are You? Always around taking care of the boys. He looked to have a great relationship with the boys, and they were joking with him just as much as between themselves. He's the one who put together the couples in Cutie Pie that I love, ZeeNunew, Maxnat, and Tudor Yim. Maxnat has been together the longest with Jimmy Tommy. They were paired up for Why Are You? Interesting. That's pretty great. He was able to figure that out. You gotta have an eye for talent. That's for sure. Became a director by necessity and not really by choice. PewDiePie had another director who left the project. Instead of pausing everything looking for a new director, he stepped up himself with the support of acting coach. Interesting. Wow. That seems like a pronounced off. Thank you. That seems like an unbelievable risk, doesn't it? I mean, it's money, right? You're literally taking a risk with money. Seen his tweets about how they prepared for love scenes so it would be a comfortable environment for Z and Nunu and to film in. Things not even experienced filmmakers care about. Yeah, that's great. Wow. That is Now they kind of let them pick their own partners when they sign. That's great. That's really cool. But yeah, kudos for, at least being a part of that initial process. For sure. Off is one of the creators of Demundi TV. It's a producer of the label Emoji Music. Zomviver as well. Next Prince. Naughty Babe. Producer, of course, of all this stuff. Amazing. Here's a breakdown of all the Demundi actors. This was compiled by a fan. Like all fan sites, info might not be 100%. However, most of it's pretty close based on interviews. And of course, you will see shoe sizes and the like on these. Don't know what it is about the shoe sizes. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I've seen that on quite a few, and I'm just like, that's some very detailed information there. Wow, these group photos are crazy interesting. See all of them. Content creator group based in Thailand consisting of 30 members. That is a lot of people. That is so many people. You got Mark. Obviously, I'm not going to go through all these. We'd be here for all day. Do they expect shoes as a gift? That's a good question. Maybe it's maybe that's like a necessary thing to know for dancing, like choreographers having the right shoes and whatnot. So as long as their headshot includes shoe size, that might be a thing. I'm not exactly sure. Got Park. Z, of course. It's a Leo. Thai zodiac sign Leo. Blood type. I mean, that is specific. That's specific too. Yeah, Sawyer Kitty, blood type. That's wild. You got Max, of course. Poppy. Poppy is Park's younger brother. Interesting. Poppy uploads ASMR mukbang videos to his YouTube and Instagram. Tommy. Shoe size 42, for all those wondering. Kim. Net. Is that TLE or is it TIE? I think it's TLE. Got James. Unsure of the blood type. Kang. Jimmy. Yim. AJ. First one. Shooter. Latte. Yamping. Thomas. Ohm. Oh, look who it is. It's ZeeNunew. Blood type B. TLE, and I can't pronounce it. Yeah, I'm not even going to take a swing at it. One of his favorite songs is Truth Untold by BTS. All right, for some of these, I can't even try. Nat, of course. Or Save. Kong. Gems. Getting towards the end here. TT. Eugen. Patchy. And then the alumni, which we're not going to go over. All right. Excellent. Excellent indeed. That was a look at the IG Live for ZeeNunew last year, 3rd anniversary. This was obviously the 4th anniversary. I'm assuming they went live as well. Maybe they did a vlog about it. And I believe we saw, yeah, we did see the horseback riding in the vlog, in the previous stream. So if you're looking for that, it's there. Let's go ahead and jump into the 3rd video of the day. It is Max and Daniel's funniest moments in chronological order. I'm not exactly sure how this video is structured. If it's a TikTok video, it's vertical, or if it's like, you know, horizontal. So we're going to go full screen and hope for the best. We shall see. Go ahead and jump in. This is Formula 1, by the way. Consider subscribing. It's free. Indeed it is.
You improved a lot in the looks with the hair. Yeah. From before. Before you looked a bit funny.
Choose 3 words to sum up your season. 3 words.
Good. Cool. And exciting.
Okay.
They went on a date this year? Nice.
English isn't your first language, is it?
No. So I'm just going to skip Sunday.
English isn't your first language.
Oh. So yeah, I've been getting a few cans of beer lately.
Do we interrupt supper?
The old Dutch cheese.
The glamour of being a Formula 1 driver, eh?
Actually, I'm pretty hungry.
You just pulled a sandwich. Oh my gosh.
Oh, look, teammates sharing the sandwich. How sweet.
Which driver has Still I Rise written on the back of his helmet?
Oh, that's a really difficult one, isn't it? You don't know.
Right. Isn't it Still I Fall?
No. No. What lies?
Good luck with your baking, Andy.
And wobbles.
Max Verstappen.
All that recipe.
You want to know the answer?
What's the answer?
A jelly baby.
A jelly baby.
Oh my gosh. That's just instant chaos right there.
When I do this, you start talking. Hola todos.
Hello, everyone. My turn. Apart from our jobs, what do we have in common?
Not much. I mean, I've got good looks, you don't. I'm naturally talented in other sports, you're not. You can ride a jet ski. I probably can,
the
but
roasting.
choose not to because I do better things. Auf Wiedersehen. Is that right? Auf Wiedersehen?
See you later.
Oh, whoops.
He starts the video with Avita's on.
No.
Senti una cosa, ragazzi. Stai zitto e vai tranquillo. It's a lot easier driving an F1 car around this track than riding this thing. So, never again. I keep my F1 car, thanks. Word to your mama.
Oh my gosh. That was so cringe.
Like, skis, right? They're a lot smaller. Like they're called Bigfoot skis. It's like small skis. Yeah, no. They're like this. I swear. I swear, I'm not talking shit. Why is this in? You're doing really well, Max. Keep pushing, son.
Who thought of that? Really? That's amazing.
Laps from today in FP2. Unfortunately,
It's
can't
emotional.
be. Yeah, you can be as.
Yeah.
You can be as critical of each other's laps.
We've never done that together.
This?
Yeah.
No, there's a few things we're still yet to do together.
Okay, we cannot.
Well, it's a first.
Maybe the full car. Like even. Do you miss me? I got that.
First.
Oh, this is after they switch teams?
I do miss it sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, you know, when you get into like a qualifying session, you know, and then trying to get the best out of each other.
Seeing my face from across the room.
Also, yeah, we have shared a few rooms together.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't go into that here. But
He did not look at the camera.
I have a very sweaty ball sack at the moment.
Did you wear underwear?
I don't see it.
I just wouldn't advise running without underwear because then it starts to, you know, chafing, and you get the rash on your inside of your leg.
Oh, you had that before?
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I might give it a try back in Monaco, and then I'll knock on your door. Daniel, look. We'll have a look.
Yeah, go on.
How was your race, Daniel?
My weekend is better because I still hold the lap record, so it's actually no, it was harsh. But when I saw it yesterday, oh wait, that's not this one. When I saw it yesterday, I was already angry after my qualifying, and I saw 1,000 faster.
Did you smash the door?
I was close.
You're now the sport's most popular driver. Just like to get your reaction to that.
My life is completed. That's what I always wanted, and now I can happily retire.
Yeah, but actually only 12 people voted.
Yeah,
So
fair enough.
it's
Makes sense. Probably all my friends.
Your best result of 2022. How do you feel afterwards?
Relieved. Happy. Pleased.
That input.
Just, yes, very good. Very good. I haven't seen you in
Luckily,
it's a bit late, but congrats.
Thanks. Man. Are you okay?
Can you still? You can't grow a beard yet, huh?
No.
Two-time world champion and can't even grow a beard. Hey mate, hold on.
Sorry.
I can feel something.
These two are hilarious together. Oh my gosh. The roasting. The awkwardness.
But it's good to see you back, although you're going back to your ex. And they say sometimes you shouldn't go back to your ex because it's fraught with potential problems. Is this fraught with potential problems?
You have experience with that? Or?
No,
okay.
Sounds like personal experience.
I've just read about it on the internet.
Actually, the real lesson I want is how to properly say it.
Stroopwafel.
Stroopwafel. Yeah?
That's very good.
Stroopwafel. Oh.
You're very talented. I'm impressed.
Give it a go. Stroopwafel.
Stroopwafel.
That's like Australian. Give it a real Dutch.
Waffle.
Stroopwafel. Waffle.
Thanks. Here's to a good weekend.
Exactly.
Amazing. Their interactions when they're not teammates are almost as good as the interactions when they were teammates. Honestly, I would almost say they were better just because you had that awkwardness of no longer, you know, spending that much time together. They're still spending time together, but it very much seemed like a hang out with a former best friend who you don't see very often. But once you do, you click immediately. Link down below in the description for the original edit. Go throw it some much-deserved love. Also, check out the channel. There might be other videos there that you enjoy. And there you go. I've seen that comment quite a few times where people are like, hey, I checked out the channel and, you know, thanks for throwing the link down there because now I'm subscribed to their channel, which is awesome. Very cool. Let's go ahead and bring up some information on both of them. Kind of familiarize ourselves with it a little bit more. Quote, he's just a great guy. Verstappen opens up on friendship with Ricardo, as doubts over his F1 future swirl. Max has praised his former teammate and racing friend Daniel, whose future at RB Red Bull, by the way. I don't know why you would shorten it that quickly into the article. RB Red Bull appears doubtful following the emotional conclusion of his drive at the Singapore Grand Prix. Since Red Bull junior Liam Lawson took the Australian's place when he was briefly out with an injury in 2023. Speculation has been rife that the youngster would eventually sign for Red Bull. That has continued to ramp up as the season has gone on. Red Bull's the junior team, RB. Good to know. Good to know. Daniel has more often than not been outperformed by his teammate, Yuki, in 2024, who currently holds 22 points in the standings compared to the 35-year-old's 12. Whilst his abilities have sometimes exceeded the car's performance, Daniel's latest stint in F1 doesn't appear to have brought him the return to Red Bull that he desired. Gosh, that is crushing. Recently confirmed that his contract would be reviewed before the paddock lands in Austin, but he was especially emotional post-race in Singapore as he conceded he didn't know if that would be his last outing in Formula One. This was written in September of this year, by the way. A couple months old. I think the Austin race was in October. I think it was like one of the earlier weekends in October. Max and Daniel joined forces as Red Bull teammates from 2016 to 2018. They're both products of the Red Bull Junior team, despite some tense moments as teammates, such as their crash in Baku. In 2018, they have remained close friends during their time on the grid. With speculation over Daniel's immediate future continue to swirl, the current world champion was asked about their relationship, saying their friendship, quote, just clicks. Yeah, I'd say that was very obvious from that video. That edit made that very clear. And unfortunately, it was his last race. Oh my gosh, that's too bad. 35 years old. What's the average age of retirement for F1? Is it like other sports where it's like mid 30s, early 30s, or something like that? Speaking of Sky Sports F1, Max said, Daniel and I, of course, go a long way back. We've always had a great relationship, great friendship, a lot of respect for each other as well. He's such a great guy. We get on well. It just clicks. There's no fake person. We get along and are very easygoing. We are like that. He will for sure be remembered as a very fast driver. I think everyone knows that, but also a great guy in the paddock. Australian has conceded that he is prepared for the eventuality that the 62 laps around the Marina Bay street circuit formed his last Grand Prix after competing in F1 intermittently for 13 years. He may also yet have had a say in this year's driver's title race, as well, having pitted for soft tires late on to set the fastest lap, taking the bonus point on offer away from race winner Lando Norris. The move means that even if the McLaren driver wins every race and Max finishes behind him, the Dutchman will still win the Drivers' Championship. That's interesting. Max has won 4 Formula One World Drivers' Championship titles, which he won consecutively from 2021 to 2024 with Red Bull, which is unbelievable. To win it consecutively is crazy. Successful drivers go to the mid-30s. Oh, okay. Won 63 Grand Prix across 10 seasons. Yeah, that's unbelievable. How old is he? 27. All right, so he's got a few years left in the tank. Max was listed in the 2024 issue of Time magazine here in the U.S. as one of the 100 most influential people globally. He was appointed as an officer of the Order of Orange Nassau, Civil and Military Dutch Order of Chivalry, by the Queen Regent Emma of the Netherlands. Wow, what an honor. 2022. Holds several records, including most wins in a season, 19. Most podium finishes in a season, 21. Most consecutive wins, 10. That's crazy. That's crazy. To win 10 times in a row. The most consecutive pole positions, 8. Shared with someone else. He joined F1 when he was 17, so he's been there for a while. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Wow. Being in there since 17 and now he's 27, he's already a decade in. Easy. Wow. Still got a couple years left, for sure. More wins, more pole positions. Daniel recently competed in Formula One from 2011 to 2024. Won 8 Formula One Grand Prix across 14 seasons. 35 years old. Promoted to Red Bull in 2014. Achieved 8 race wins, 3 pole positions, 17 fastest laps, and 32 podiums. Was appointed a member of the Order of Australia in 2022. Australia Day honors. From the Hungarian Grand Prix onwards, Daniel replaced Nick. He retained his seat for their 2024 campaign as RB, but was later replaced by Liam after the Singapore Grand Prix. Oof. Hey, everybody's got their day. Everybody has their day. That's for sure. Obviously, a very successful career. But we all must bow to the next generation eventually. Daniel drops F1 retirement bombshell amid Cadillac rumors. Confirmed his retirement from Formula One when directly asked about rumors linking him to the Cadillac F1 project. While the FIA approved the union of Andretti Global and General Motors brand Cadillac was initially unable to get the green light from Formula One management to join the F1 grid. Though a sudden breakthrough changed the situation, with the team accepted as a provisional 11th entrant for F1 2026. Daniel declares, "I'm done." Cadillac F1 rumors. GM will become an F1 engine maker as of 2028, with a Ferrari deal agreed until then, while the Andretti family remains involved through 1978 world champion Mario Andretti, who will be a director on the board. Andretti's given an insight into how their first F1 driver lineup will look. He continued that the team is looking for a combination of experienced F1 racer and an American driver, which was the spark for the comeback rumors. Oh, okay. All right. Asked by NBC News whether fielding an American driver like Colton Herta is a Cadillac priority, Herta having previously been linked with Sauber and Red Bull's second team, Andretti replied, "Right now, I think yes." From our standpoint, I think the play at the beginning would be to have one experienced driver, nationality doesn't matter, and then a young American talent. These are the objectives at the moment. However, a video emerged on social media which suggests Cadillac are set for disappointment on any approach for Daniel, as when asked, "No Cadillac?" Daniel comes back with, "Nah, I'm done." All right. Hey, you know when you're done. That is a fact. Max serves FIA punishment for swearing before receiving title prize in Rwanda. Serves punishment for swearing at Singapore Grand Prix weekend in October. Red Bull driver attends motorsports grassroots development program in Rwanda. Dutchman then officially crowned F1 world champion for 4th year in a row. That's wild. Was ordered to accomplish some work of public interest. And that came in Rwanda on Friday as he attended a motorsports grassroots development program with young drivers and engineers. Community service. Interesting. Amazing 4 titles is definitely incredible. Of course, I also hope it doesn't stop here. I hope we can be successful for a longer period of time. Of course. Clinched the title with 2 rounds remaining at the Las Vegas Grand Prix, having built an unassailable advantage over McLaren's Lando Norris. Wow. Punished for swearing during F1 press conference. Really? Forced to serve the organization's equivalent of community service in breach of their international sporting code. Ruling said that while Max's language was considered to be coarse and rude, and may cause offense, it was noted that his words were not directed at any individual or group. Wow, that is interesting. I did not realize that would be a punishment, but it kind of makes sense, I guess. It's, aimed at being a very classy and upright and, family friendly. Because, for example, I couldn't even say the F word. I mean, it's not even that bad, right? The car was not working. The car is effed. And then, excuse me for the language, but come on, what are we? 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds? Even if a 5-year-old or 6-year-old is watching, I mean, they will eventually swear anyway, even if their parents won't, or they will not allow it. When they grow up, they will walk around with their friends and they will be swearing. So, this is not changing anything. Interesting. When the car is effed, the car is effed. Good grief. It's amazing. FIA president told Autosport, I mean, we have to differentiate between our sport, motorsport, and rap music. We're not rappers, They say the F word how many times per minute? We are not on that. That's them and we are us. Oh my gosh. Wow. Look, I guess it is what it is. I'm assuming golf has a similar kind of code of ethics or conduct. Because you rarely ever see golfers just kind of go off during press conferences. But comparing it to rap music's very funny. That is a very funny. We need to differentiate between our sport and rap music. Max refused to talk to the press basically the rest of the whole weekend for it. Yeah, I'm not surprised. FIA president, certainly not well liked. I could see that. I could definitely see it. Lewis Hamilton later described the comments as stereotypical and having a racial element to them. With what he said, I don't like how he expressed it, Hamilton said, saying rappers is very stereotypical. Really kind of points towards we are not like them, so I think those are the wrong choice of words. I agree things need clearing up a bit, but it's also good to have some emotion as we are not robots. FIA has not responded to a request for comment on Hamilton's remarks. That's bold. That's bold to go after the FIA president. But then again, if he were to go after Hamilton, that would be seen as what? Retribution? Retaliation? That would not be good. You're kind of in a situation there where you can't do anything. Wow. We have to differentiate our sport between, our sport and rap music. Okay. All right. I get it. NFL has, lots of conduct policies in it, which are interesting, to say the least. I get it, but man, it's a little weird to punish them through community service. I think the NFL just usually charges them some money or something. They just get paid so much anyway. It's like $10,000 US dollars or something, depending on how bad it is. And just like the NFL, Roger Goodell is not very well liked either. So I guess they're in good company. Let's go ahead and move on to the next video. It is Stray Kids being comedians for 8 minutes and 31 seconds. Guess who's back? Stray Kids. All right. Let's go ahead and shift gears. Shift gears? Anybody? Anybody? Yeah. All right, let's move it like this because we're probably going to need closed captioning, honestly. Loud and soft.
My lovely
And just like every Stray Kids video, it's chaos immediately.
John, good job, Ian. Thank you. You did a good job. Thank you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, son. Oh, you did a good job. Oh, thank you. I'm proud of you. Thank you. Yes.
Oh my
26. 내 나이 26. 못 지나간다.
진짜 매력 미쳤다.
까딱하면
I draw that, I paint that, and you saw that. How was that? 오, 라임.
진정한 원맨쇼.
라임 미쳤다 방금.
아까 유자 라임이 맛있더라.
먹어봤어.
I don't know what's more chaotic, the editing or Stray Kids themselves.
오늘이 이제 마지막이었어. 본방에서 봐요.
I love the editing, by the way. Makes it even more chaotic.
본방에서 봐요.
오빠 애들이 나 160인데
Going
키
back to
작다고
that.
놀려. 한마디만 해줘. 우리가 있으니까 걱정 마.
Oh no. Stupid. It's gonna be. Yeah.
Say Seungmin in the building. No, Seungmin in the car.
You're eating flour?
어 맛있다. 아니, 안 맛이 없다. 아 멜론스도 맛있다. 아 방귀 끼지 마. 아 사람이 방귀도 낄 수 있지 뭐.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Oh.
He fucked up.
스테이 아이고 젖었네 어떡해.
Straight to the camera.
Can you speak English, please? I don't know how to speak English. I'm sorry.
파이브 가이즈 먹을래? 어? 파이브 가이즈 먹을래? 좋아.
Ooh.
파이브 가이즈 먹을래? 진짜로? 파이브 가이즈. 파이브 가이즈 먹을래? 참 싫어 건다. 싫어.
Five Guys is good. Burgers and fries.
파이브 가이즈?
Five Guys burgers and fries.
파이브 가이즈. 파이브 가이즈. 파이브 가이즈.
Good job, good job. It's very nice. That's very nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
That's not very nice. That's very, very nice. 특은 뭐야? 특은 너무.
오케이, 가볼게요. 한 재미있을 예정이라 해놓고 노재밈. 이거 김승민인 것 같은데.
누가 봐도 방찬이 형 글씨인데? 뭔 소리야? 찬영 글씨야? 누가 봐도 방찬이 형 글씨 아니야? 야, 근데 너 왜 이렇게 노잼이냐? 너 빨리 여기 나와서 웃겨봐. 야, 얼마나 재밌을까? 야, 나 진짜 너무 기대돼. 야, 뭔 소리야? 야, 오랜만에 너.
You know they've been hanging out a lot and are very good friends if you know the other people's hands, like signatures and handwriting. Like that's really detailed.
오랜만이다. 야. 벌써 웃기긴 하다. 뭐 하려고? 펜싱. 야, 재밌었다. 정답 줬어.
고생했어.
뭐야 이 여자? 어제 집 앞에서 봤던. 난 혁오빠 여자 띵구 황동음 통파고 1학년이야. 오빠 나 띠드버거 먹고 싶어요. 띠드버거 빨리 띠드버거. 아 알았어 좀 기다려. 나 치즈 됐다 좋아하는
The
거
amount of
알지?
times I've thought to myself, quick, a cheeseburger.
에이 왜 저래 진짜. 내 여자친구 봤으니까
This is an
됐지?
emergency.
앞으로 나 쫓아다니지 마라. 아 맞다 내 띠드버거.
예은아 막 내가 좋냐? 예은아 막 내가 좋냐? 아, 예은아 막 내가 좋냐? 예은아 막내가 좋냐? 예은아 정답은?
He was so close to inhaling the balloon.
아니 말투가 이민호잖아.
예은아 막 내가 좋냐? 예은아 막내가 좋냐? 예은아 정답은? 예은아 막내가
It's always funny. Helium always works.
예은아 막내가 좋냐?
A few moments later.
뭐가 그렇게 예쁜데?
다음 오세요.
예은아 막 내가 좋냐? 예은아 막내가 좋냐? 예은아 정답은? 정답은? 예은아 막 내가 좋냐? 예은아 정답은?
맞췄어. 인수 이제 찐 마지막입니다.
네.
찐 마지막.
아, 예은아 막내가 좋냐?
한이 형이네.
막내가 어이구.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Chaos. In a lovely, lovely way. Unbelievable. Link down below in the YouTube description. As it's uploaded, we'll have the original link. Go throw it some love. Definitely throwing that some love. That was hilarious. Oh my gosh. Got 500,000 views. 500,000 views. Wow. Again, Stray Kids. straight chaos immediately, right out of the gate. You can count on it every time. Absolutely hilarious. Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and bring up some information on Stray Kids. Just as a group overall, I'm assuming. About to be the collab of the year. Fans react as Stray Kids releases a snippet of their collaborative track with Epic High Tableau's You. Those boys are my happy pills. Yeah. Honestly, it's pretty hard not to smile or giggle or laugh when they're number one, they're very comfortable with each other, right? But number two, they're very comfortable in front of the camera where they're being funny without having to try to be funny. It's not coming across like they're putting something on. It's very much just natural, which makes it way better. On Thursday, December 5th, wow, this just came out. Stray Kids released a teaser, their upcoming collaborative track with Epic High's Tableau You, through their official Instagram account as a reel. The teaser showcased a snippet of the song and what it's expected to sound like. Therefore, when the teaser landed on the internet, fans immediately began to talk about the song. Well, let's go ahead and see if we can figure out what that sounds like. Maybe. Oh no. Are we not going to be able to see it? Come on now. There's an issue. There's an issue. Come on now. What about this? What if I hit this? Boo, Instagram. Boo. Oh, here we go. I like it. I like the sound. Epic High is a Korean rap group. Tableau is one of the members, and the song is You. It was already released a few days ago. Nice. Very nice. Many expressed that they were intrigued by the song and were excited about its release. The song is expected to be on Stray Kids' upcoming album Hop, which was released on December 13th. Okay. So 3 days ago. Nice. About to be the collab of the year. Calling it, this just might be my 2025 top song on next year's Wrapped. How they keep getting better and better. It's already stuck in my head. Sounds so addictive and pretty. Sounds so 2016 YouTubers intro coded. And I absolutely love it. Oh my God, it does. That is hilarious. That's wild. Stray Kids is an 8-piece K-pop boy group that debuted under JYP Entertainment 2017. 2024, the group has been quite active in terms of releases, performances, and concert shows. In July, they released a mini album called 8 with its lead single Chick Chick Boom. Additionally, they also rolled out their second Japanese album, Giant, in November, which holds 2 title tracks, namely Night and Falling Up. The group's most recent comeback is scheduled to take place on December 13th. Already happened with the release of their upcoming album, Hop. The album is not expected to have a collab. Not only expected to have a collab with Epic High's Tableau, but will also include solo tracks from all the members. Dang. Okay, yeah. Solos. Nice. That's pretty cool. I like that. That they each get their own little, way to show out. Dominate World Tour kickstarted in August. Tour is expected to roll out in July 2025. Australia, South Korea, Japan, Taiwan, Philippines, Canada, the US, and more. This album is awesome, by the way. Not surprised. That's very cool that they allowed them all to have like a solo track too. Stray Kids Twice's agency, JYP Entertainment, ranked 3rd on World's Best Companies in Sustainable Growth 2025 list. There you go. Recently, Time magazine, a weekly U.S. magazine and German market analysis firm Statista, announced the list of the world's best companies in sustainable growth for 2025. JYP Entertainment ranked third globally in the tech, media, and services category. There you go. Nice. Earned the highest AA rating among all K-pop companies in South Korea. Pretty cool. JY Park on why Stray Kids have been so successful in the American market. Oh, video. Is it? Gotta be, right? Come on now. I don't know what's happening. Seems like it's just reloading. That's odd. Interesting. 10 moments. Each of their solo songs is going to have a music video. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. And of course, they'll probably be all in all the music videos, which is cool. 10 moments between Stray Kids, Yoonjin, and Felix that scream ultimate best friends. Love-filled squishes. Parts with hands. Song recommendations. Oh by Coldplay. Traitor by Olivia Rodrigo. Young and Beautiful by Lana Del Rey. Fixing each other's hair. Comparing hand sizes. The Tale of Two. In an interview while Stray Kids members were answering random questions about their bandmates, one asked, Yoonjin loves, and as soon as the question popped up, Singmin replied in a single breath, Felix. Cuddles, yes, please. Fight with care. Challenge each other to a duel. They make sure to be careful with each other, therefore setting ultimate best friend goals. That's funny. Partners in crime, as is expected between best friends, two of each other's partners in crime. An example of this is them trying on cute filters on a V Live, as a result of which they kept laughing and giggling throughout. Oh my gosh.
그거네 곰 같은 거.
That's a great filter.
맞아요, 여러분.
Oh?
이건 안 돼요. 이건 아니야. 이건 코에서 나오는데.
Comfort hugs. It's nice. Very nice indeed. Stray Kids and their fans are growing up together. Adulthood has its side effects. Yes, it does. Adulthood definitely has its side effects. Walking on Water music video already came out. Nice. Very cool. Strobe lights flash like firing synapses. Synths wobble and throb like a pounding headache. My head hurts, yells the members in Korean, pounding their fists erratically in different directions in the air. Stray Kids dance over the EDM trance beat as a stern voice recites a string of ailments. Common side effects include nervousness, insomnia, nausea, agitation, anxiety, sweating, vision problems, numbness, psychosis, dizziness, headaches, weight loss. The refrain to side effects rang out passionately from the K-pop's diverse fan base called Stay, caught somewhere between a battle cry and a cry for help. Stray Kids know that the feeling they're communicating with side effects, one of disorientation, fear, confusion, that goes hand in hand with growing up, is one they share with Stay. After all, that's what makes Stray Kids, who range in age from 19 to 22, so beloved by their passionate fans. They write and compose straight from their own experiences, painting a vivid picture of the feelings that young people share all over the world. And now for everyone gathered in the dark theater, singing together is a catharsis. Interesting, yeah. That is kind of cool how you're able to grow up with a group that's basically your age. I mean, when I was younger, NSYNC and Backstreet Boys were all the rage, but they were much older than I was. So I wasn't really lined up with them as well, which is unfortunate. But then again, I'd also be older, so I guess it is fortunate. There's a certain rebelliousness that seems to run through Stray Kids' music. If they're not fighting against a higher power, then they're warring with themselves. Changbin is clear that their mentality isn't us against the world. Quote, there's not this big crazy thing that we're fighting against, right? Says Changbin. The chains on his shirt clinking together as he gesticulates. Changbin's duality on and off stage is one of the most pronounced in the group. Though he's not the youngest, he's known affectionately as the baby by his members. Catching him performing, however, and he turns into a growling menace as he spits bars. Which site is this? I would assume Billboard. Yeah, that last one was definitely Billboard. Side Effects is my favorite song of theirs. It's amazing. Nice. Very cool. But just like in daily life, quote, there are things that you're facing, issues or roadblocks. When you're on your way to a dream and things that you want to do in life, the theme of our music is that we want to overcome that together. Yeah, that is definitely true. That's great. That's a great message. There will always be issues or roadblocks, no matter what, whatever you're doing. Whether it's just getting out of bed in the morning, whether it's getting to work or school, whether it's an assignment that you find particularly difficult or an exam, or, you have a work project that has a due date or a deadline coming up and you're just struggling, trying to judge whether or not you have to do it over the weekend, which is like, oh, come on now. Life is full of it. It's not simply that Yoonjin and the 7 other members of Stray Kids are guessing what's on Stay's mind. They know firsthand, thanks to their uniquely close relationship that they've taken care to nurture over the past 2 years in a few ways. The first, and in many ways the most important, by connecting through their music, which they've self-produced even before they officially debuted as a group. This creative license allows them to speak directly to their fans and reveal themselves in a truly authentic way. Also, the reason why Stray Kids' music, often a creative mix of EDM, rap, and rock, sounds so distinctive in the K-pop landscape, even beyond Korea's borders. Quote, all 8 of us have different preferences and tastes in music, so we can each bring a different color to the music we make, says Changbin. Lets our music be more diverse and allows us to try new things. Honestly, the fact that they are that diverse and they can, play with it how they want, that also means the music won't get old and boring. Certainly if I have no idea personally, but I'm assuming that if you're writing all the same kind of music over and over and over, and it sounds the same, it's basically the same song, just written differently, different words, different meanings, but it all sounds the same, and it's just, one through line, right? That would get old. That would get very old. You'd be creatively frustrated after a while. So this freshens it up. It allows them to take risks. It allows them to, have a different sound that, the fans are actually, the stays are actually expecting. So you could throw anything at them, really. They acknowledge that there's a tension between wanting to take risks in your music and needing to make a chart-smashing hit, which is something that, despite their overall success, the group has yet to achieve. But the goal is to always try to push boundaries and not sacrifice their integrity. Oh, that's a good point. That is a good point. There is that tension between being as creative as possible and pushing boundaries, but also trying to make something that the mainstream will like. I think I would rather. This article was a long time ago. They've been together 7 years already. When was this written? Oh, this was written 2020. In the yeah, I think it's 2020. Yep, February 14th, 2020. I think I would rather go for creative than just trying to make whatever's popular at the time. Because number one, your fans are going to be much more passionate because they respect the amount of work and your originality and all that stuff. But music changes, and it might not be mainstream right now, just in general, you know. But in the future, it could be. They could, you know, introduce a style of music that nobody else is really doing that catches fire, right? So I think it's better, hypothetically, to be more original than just lean into the mainstream. That's my 2 cents. I'm not a music producer. Quote, I feel like our fans are really just close friends to the point where they're like family, says Bang Chan. Beyond music, they also communicate with Stay directly. The members share their thoughts in short video series, such as 2 Kids Room and 1 Kids Room. Behind-the-scenes vlogs about their travels on tour, and often take time to talk to fans on V Live. But they take it a step further. Bang Chan goes live once a month. It used to be once a week, in a segment he calls Chan's Room, where he shares updates about his life, what's been on his mind, music recommendations. That's cool. That is so cool. Yoonjin started a series called Yoonjin's Counseling Center, where he addresses both his and Stay's various inner thoughts and feelings, as well as giving advice. That's really neat. Those are good ideas. I like that. I think the best way for Stay to take care of themselves is to stay healthy and eat a lot of delicious food and listen to our music, adds the affable and dynamic vocalist Singmin. So this is a way that we check in and help them with that. It's a beautiful symbiotic relationship. While fans certainly benefit from Stray Kids' care, the artists readily admit that they've learned a lot about themselves since becoming idols and gaining fans. People think that it's weird to be a celebrity if you're an introvert. Quote, I usually keep to myself, but when I'm on stage with the other Stray Kid members, I find this courage and strength that I didn't even know I had. I get strength from my fellow members and the enthusiasm and energy of the fans so that I can be confident, not come off as too introverted. That's a good point. If you're up there with, you know, people you love and you respect and work with and whatnot, that's definitely got to help with that, right? If you're up there alone, then that might be very isolating and very nerve-wracking if you're introverted. Honestly, it kind of makes sense, because if you're thinking about music production, a lot of it's in a studio, you know, a room. Maybe there's a couple people in there. You're touring, so you're literally in a van, a bus, a plane. That's isolating. And then you go on stage for a couple hours, and then you go right back to the hotel room. Isolating. So yeah, you could literally be an introvert and also be super famous. Or if you're an actor, you go on set, you have a trailer, you're in there alone. You know, maybe you get a makeup person in there. That's isolating. Go on set, do your thing, come out, go back to the trailer, have lunch. Then you go home after it's done, and you could literally not come out. In current 2024, you could literally get things delivered. You can have a personal assistant, personal shopper. Like, you could literally just stay in your house all the time. So it's not surprising. And obviously safety concerns as well. Like, people might rob you or attack you or whatever. So I'm sure there's a lot of introverted celebrities, for sure. There's no more V Live. It's just regular lives. Chan's Room is no more, only like once a year. Dang, that's too bad. Can't wait for the YouTube upload. Bridgerton time. Indeed, Jeffrey, indeed. What are we doing? I'm back. We are talking about Stray Kids. We just watched a interesting Stray Kids video. And we were talking about how the fans, stays, are growing up along with the group. And, you know, their music kind of revolves around that and issues you might have. And very interesting. Very, very interesting. 3Racha. Let's go ahead and jump into the next one. We have some more articles on Stray Kids, so we'll leave that for that. 3 men in colorful pants. 10% 3Racha, 90% laughter. That's not surprising. That's not surprising at all. But yes, I will try to upload this after stream. Will it actually happen? I'm not sure, because I have no idea if YouTube will block something or whatever, which happens from time to time, of course, or I get distracted, which always happens. But I will try it as best I can. Let's go ahead and switch over to the video. Boom. 3 men in colorful pants. This is a heck of a title. What's up? What's up? Is it every Monday? Yes. It's every Monday and Friday, actually. Glad you enjoy it. It's just kind of a nice way to put all these and have them stored, because Twitch has a weird storage policy where they're like, we'll keep it for like 14 days and then we delete it. And then you can't even access it. Isn't that crazy? So YouTube's certainly a good way to store it. And let's go.
오늘 몇 회죠? 오늘이 벌써
100th episode.
가 되었다고 하네요. 벌써 이제 그 EP 이제 2 숫자가 아니고 이제 3 숫자가 되어 버렸어요. 우와. 오늘 사실 이제 게스트들을 이제 준비해 왔고 즐거운 시간을
Don't drink without pausing. Nice.
또 오늘
Appreciate the tip.
케이크 잠시만 옆에도 두고.
네네네. 네 알겠습니다.
That is a wild candle.
자, and 액션. 오케이. 네. 그래서 저희가 오늘 와, 형 100킬하면서요. 축하해요.
연기 어색했나? 다시 한번 해보자.
By the way, hello, Pokey. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here.
잠시만요, 여러분.
준비됐어? 없던 일이었던 것처럼. 네.
Like nothing happened. Okay.
이제 아무것도 없어. 자, 천천히 가볼게요. 네, 그래서 제가 오늘 게스트들을 초대하게 되었는데요. 언제 올지 사실 잘 모르겠는데 언젠가 들어올 거라고 제가 곧 올 시간이 다 된 것 같아요. 네, 그래서 이 방금 쿵쿵쿵 소리가 100회 축하합니다. 100회 축하합니다. 사랑하는 찬이요. 어머!
Honestly, that's a good-looking cake.
와, 이게 뭐예요? 이게 케이크예요.
Got little maraschino cherries on it.
네, 감사합니다. 둘, 셋.
예.
축하합니다. 우와, 또 왔어.
축하합니다. 잠깐만 이거 오다 주었어요. 감사합니다.
오다가 형 닮은 꽃이 있길래 한번 주워왔어요. 맞네. 아무튼
여러분, 저희 맞춰 입었어요.
맞아요. 오늘 이렇게
네.
저희가 100회 특집이라서 저희 3라차가
Definitely a denim day.
오케이, 자 그러면 오랜만에 저희 단체 인사 한번 해볼까요? 하나. 원인집이야.
하나.
오케이.
하나 왜 그러냐?
1, 2, 3. 라차 스파이라이트.
오늘 한번 우리 룩을 한번
뭐 일단 먼저 앉고 얘기를 해볼까요?
그럼 지금 이대로 앉으면 해요?
일단
아니 뭐 일단 먼저 앉으세요. 제가
앉고.
편하게.
Oh my gosh, that angle though. That angle.
그래 지금 실시간으로 지금 100만 분들이 보고 있는데.
아이고 100만 분이나 보고 계시네요.
그럼 100만 분들한테 뭐래 나.
그러면 안 부끄러워. 여러분 100회는 이제 다음 주에 다시 예쁘게 입고
아니야 이게 패션이잖아. 우리가 잘 준비해 왔잖아.
오케이 그럼 한번 보여줍시다.
그래 보여줘야지. 이 모든
I'm sorry, we'll do better next time.
우리 창빈이 아이디어였어가지고. 내 아이디어 아니요. 창빈이 아이디어였어가지고. 잠시만 기다려주세요. 제가 이거 각도만 조절을 해주고. 짜자잔.
여러분 자신감. 항상 자신감 있게.
뒤로 한번 줄까요? 멋지네.
자신감이에요,
여러분. 다 너무 예쁘네.
어때요?
들고 와서 잘 보이게. 예, swag.
All right, that's a little better. That's a little better.
이제 100회 특집의 만큼 얼굴을 못 들겠어.
Come on. swag. 우리 청자켓. 검은 티셔츠.
자 그럼 바로바로 진행할게. 그랬어요? 네. 좀 약간 티 안 나게 요새 뭐 듣고 있냐? 뭐 듣고 싶냐? 아니면 약간 추천해주는 만한 노래가 있냐? 이렇게 해서 제가 또 받아왔죠. 세심한 남자. 어디 간지러워?
눈 간지러운데 이렇게 하면 안 돼.
어디 간지러워? 이렇게. 왜요?
그러면
그래서 뭐 한다고요?
I love how there's absolutely no structure to this at all.
그래? 아니 자켓이
Like
메인 포인트 아니야?
the 100th episode, everybody. And it's literally just like I don't know what to do.
저는 깔맞춤 핑크. 이행이 거 깔맞춤 핑크. 하드디스크에 한 0. 숙소에 있던데? 두건 거 아니에요? 하드디스크? 네. 하드디스크 숙소에도 있고 여기도 있기는 해.
Oh my gosh. I love how it's on the right, sleeves, no graphic. Middle, sleeves graphic. Left, no sleeves and graphic.
그래? 그쪽에 있었어? 그럼 내가 갖고 온 거 뭐야? 이렇게 생겼어야지. 그럼 나 그냥 가면 되는 거야?
그렇죠. 형 가면 이제 우리가 이제 찬방 말고 창방으로 해가지고.
그럼 다시 해볼게.
아니 됐어요. 넘어가요. 이미 김 샜어.
그래?
Just move on.
김 먹자.
김부가 맛있는데.
김부각?
사과를 사각.
오 잠깐만. 이 집각?
김부각도 바삭바삭해. 받아줘!
알았어요. 아하 이 배꼽.
네, 저희가 또 이렇게.
진짜
미안하다. 그거 무서운데.
You never expect structure. Yeah, I guess that's so.
초대하지 말 걸 그랬어요.
진행을 해봅시다.
뭘 초대? 형 저희가 축하해주고 싶어서 이렇게 와가지고 꽃도 들고 오고, 이거 케이크도 들고 오고. 알았어, 내가 괜한 말을 했다. 진짜 서운해요.
I'm so sad.
진짜 서운해요.
내가 괜한 말을 했구만. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you? I'm fine, thank you.
I'm fine, thank you.
And you?
And you?
I'm fine, thank you. 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 And you?
I'm fine. 여기서 또 창빈이의 그 라이브감을 또 들을 수 있죠.
네.
네? 뭐라고요?
나 지금 반응 보고 있어.
그거 일부러 라이브 티내려고 그런 거예요? 그래?
네. 여러분들 보시면 아시겠지만 조금 박자 좀 빠르게 느껴질 거라고 생각을 해요. 근데 그게 내가 리허설 때 해보니까
많이 빠르던데?
너무 똑같이 했거든요.
근데
이게 음원인가 싶을 정도로 똑같이 했는데 이러면 우리 스테이가 스트레이키즈 라이브 안 하네라고
그치.
혹시나 오해를 하실까봐
오케이.
내가 그걸 딱 마음 먹었지. 이거는 라이브감을 TV를 내자. 그래서 박자 일부러 빠르게
약간 변수를 주자. 오케이
일부러 가면 그걸
그치.
That's actually kind of smart. So people know you're not lip syncing.
내가 설마 내가 거기서 나 긴장해가지고 설마 내가
Change it up a little bit.
긴장해서 빠르게 했을까봐?
내가 실수했어.
내가?
내가 미안.
진짜
설마 그렇지.
그 맞대. 형 말이 맞대. 내 말이 맞아?
그러니까 나는 진짜 어이가 없는 거야. 그러니까 그러니까 내가 설마 실수했을까봐 내가
그럼 영상 보지 말까요?
형 맞대.
안 본다면 내가 뻔뻔하게 그냥 할게요. 봐요.
맞대.
너 맞아.
형 말이 맞아.
알았어. 알았다고. 내 말 맞아. 고마워.
그럼 보지 말까요?
봐요. 봐.
보는 걸로.
독도 벗어도 한번 깔아보라. 결국에는 살아남아. 어떻게든 살아남아. 나는 날 깔아봤지. 난 더 세게 밟아. 답은 하나 모두 까먹으면 돼. 와 너무 잘하네 이 친구. 박자가 딱 떨어졌어.
그래서 어쨌든 이게 추천곡들 받아왔는데 누가 추천했는지는 제가
비밀이에요?
네 비밀이에요.
제가 알려드릴게요. 형이 비밀이라고 하니까.
알아?
몰라?
모르잖아.
몰라도 다 들으면 누가 추천했는지 다 알죠.
와.
제가 우리 멤버들 그거 고른 거 모를까봐? 내가? 에이 그거 모르죠. 어떻게 알아 그걸?
I love how he's just constantly offended.
나 진짜. 그거 가지고 그럴래? 9월 15일. 오 승민이. 22일. 9월 22일.
오
리노요? 10월. 10월. 잠깐만요. 10월 20일? 23일? 10월 23일. 23일.
얘는 이따
10월 25일.
큰일 났다. 큰일 났어. 너 이제 지금 이거 리노 이거 듣고 있으면
10월 22일.
Oh boy.
25일. 내가 25일 했잖아. 내가 25일 했잖아.
다음 곡은
다음 곡이 뭔가요? 소고기.
토끼야.
불렀어? 형 돼지 토끼.
차이가 있어 장르가.
그러니까 성이 돼지고 이름이 토끼야 나는.
성이
돼지가
돼지가-
먼저네?
성이 돼지면
그렇게 된다?
그치. 왜냐면 이름은 바꿀 수 있는데 성은 못 바꾸잖아.
그쵸. 형 그럼 돼지가 좋아? 바다코끼리가 좋아?
너 만약에
Bigger
바다코끼리가
walrus.
좋으면 돼지 바다코끼리가 되는 거야.
아니 그건 그냥 뚱뚱한 바다코끼리잖아. 그것도 줄이면 돼끼가 되긴 하네요. 돼지 바다코끼리. 그러면은 다음 노래가 뭐죠?
오케이. 다음 노래 갈게요. 다음 노래는 또 스페셜한 추천을 받았어요.
바다코끼리. 야. 다음 노래 다음 노래.
준비됐나요? 자, 그럼 다음 추천곡 바로 한번 가보겠습니다. Let's go.
이거예요.
I don't know why I just pictured Mario. Let's go.
늦게 먹으면 이엔이가 또 뭐라 할 텐데. 점심을 빨리 마시는 거 먹어야겠다.
일단 여기까지 저희가 작업을 하게 되었는데 사실 이제 뒷부분이 남아 있거든요.
제 차례인가요? 제 차례예요?
그럼 너가 하셔야죠.
지금요?
혹시 한시가 괜찮다면 오늘 100회 특집인데 특별한 특집인데 한시의 벌스라도 혹시 어느 정도 작업하는 모습을 한번 보여드리고 가는 게 어떨까?
나 그러면
네.
댓글에서 가사를 몇 개 추천받아서 그걸 넣어서 만들어 봅시다.
좋아요.
돼지 코끼리건 토끼건 너 언제나 될게. 이것도 넣어야겠다. 돼지코. 좋았어. 돼지 코끼리건 뭐였냐? 돼지 코끼리건 토끼건
재밌네. 넌 언제나 뭐였지? 대끼야네. 넌 언제나 돼지하라고 하잖아. 넌 언제나 대끼야. 오케이, 대끼야. 그냥 대충 이렇게 해보고
그래?
나머지 프리스타일로 해봅시다.
좋아요. 자, 그럼 바로 한번 해볼게요. 자, 잠깐만. 혹시 강도는 어느 정도일 것 같아?
Oh my gosh, is that like a?
오케이.
중간 정도?
좋았어요. 자, 한번 해볼게요.
Oh, that's so neat. It's like a little mini studio thing. I've never seen one of those before.
오케이, 그다음 프리스타일로 간다.
다시 해볼래? 아니면 바로 괜춘?
그 뒤는 프리스타일로 갑시다.
오케이, 그럼 다음 부분 넘어가 볼게요.
오케이. Yeah. Yeah. 형은 살이 너무 빠졌어. 전보다 초심을 너무나 잃었어. 왜 매일 저녁 야식 시켜 먹던 습관 어디로 가고 운동을 하고 있어. 너무 마음이 아파. 야위 여가는 형의 턱살을 볼 때마다 동생은 마음이 너무 아파서 비타민 C라도 챙겨주고 싶을 마음이거든. 형은 나의 정말 너무나도 위대한 형. 여기까지 합시다. 위대한 형까지.
위대한. 오케이.
위대한 형은 솔직히 거짓말이었으니까
가사가
위대한 형까지는
The lyrics are
거짓말이었으니까 위대한 형만 자릅시다.
오케이.
가사 슬픈데?
자, 잠깐.
형은 나의 되기 아니면 그냥 되지. 아니야 솔직히 어울려 바다 코끼리. 너무 귀여워. 미쳤나?
재밌어. 계속해. 멈추지 마.
나 잠시만. 나 고기를 너무 많이 삼켜서 배 아파.
왜 스테이가 너무 좋아하는 거 아니야?
좋아할까요? 그래, 스테이만 좋으면 됐어.
솔직히 그렇긴 해.
스테이만 좋으면 됐어. 내가 바다 코끼리가 돼도. 형 바다 코끼리 좋다. 돼지가 돼지 토끼예요. 돼지 바다 코끼리가 돼도. 형 나 바다 코끼리 좋아하는데. 바다 코끼리 좋아.
야, 바다 코끼리 멋있어. 바다 코끼리 얼마나 멋있는데? 야, 바다 코끼리 멋있단 말이야.
바다로 가는. 바다 코끼리 너무 웃겨. 나의 돼지 아니면 그냥 돼지. 아니야 솔직히 어울려 바다 코끼리. 너무 귀여워. 우리 해봐봐. 우리 해. 바다 코끼리. 야, 형 바다 코끼리 팬팅 되고 있대. 형! 빨리 와, 어디?
코끼리부터 아니면 까지 익었어.
Walrus is now trending on Twitter.
오케이.
Why does that sound so
내가
good?
사랑하는 형 서창빈. 영어로 이름은 SPR. 다시 해보자. 형 도대체 왜 입었어 왜 입었어 바지랑 왜 입었어 바지는 입어야지. 빨간바지.
내가 진짜 바다 코끼리인 줄 알아, 이 자식아? 바지는 입어야지, 임마. 사람 취급은 해, 임마.
미안해. 나 정리하고 갈게요. 나 진짜 이 상태로 못할 것 같아. 나 정리하고 갈게. 왜 입었어 바지가 나올 줄 몰랐네.
여기서 끝내. 여기서 끝.
뭐라고요? 바다 코끼리가 싫더라고요?
진짜로?
실시간 트렌드 6이라네 바다 코끼리. 진짜 우스럽다 우스테이로. 나 진짜 왜 이래요?
야, 바다 코끼리 얘기 누가 꺼냈어 오늘?
Oh my gosh.
야, 한이 지금 흥분해가지고 지금 가사 다 나온다. 지금 계속 나오고 있어.
재밌냐? 재밌냐고 임마. 형의 목소리는 마치 무야호. 언제나 귀 속에 조용히 내게로 속삭여. 물론 난 사랑하거든 우리 형의 모든 걸. 그러니까 하고픈 것들 다 하면서 살아. 무야호. 아 좋아요. 이걸 400만 분 앞에서 서창빈님 바다코끼리.
Oh my gosh, 4 million?
바다코끼리 실트 4위래요. 와
Oh my
진짜로?
This shit's going up.
와우.
That's hilarious.
바다코끼리가 엘리펀트 시옷 아니야? 맞지?
여러분들 제가
아닌가?
웬만해서는 실트라고 하면 정말 감사드리고
바다코끼리가
별로 감사하진 않아요.
바다코끼리
딱히 감사드리지 않아요.
코끼리.
진짜.
아 워럴스구나.
아 진짜.
그럼 워럴스네. 엘리펀트 시옷 말고.
형 멋있잖아.
귀엽게 생겼냐?
귀엽.
아니. 생겼네. 야 귀엽다. 귀엽네.
I feel like he's just saying that.
야 나 스키즈로 데끼 그것도 나왔어.
아니야. 저거 나 아니야. 저거 나 아니야. 저거 나 아니야.
야, 바람이 너무 귀엽잖아. 야, 너무 귀엽잖아. 야, 너무 귀여워. 아, 나 오늘 포켓몬 안 했는데,
They're in that weird, like, post laughing like crazy. You just notice things are, like, hurting.
야, 너무 귀엽지 않아? 야, 너무 귀엽잖아. 너무 귀엽잖아. 너무 귀엽잖아. 오케이.
이제 쉬어야죠. 나 진짜 목 아파.
아니야, 우리 차민 데끼야. 언제나 데끼.
You've become the
아니야, 우리
walrus.
언제 데끼야.
바다코끼리.
자거나 손을 잡아줘.
응?
왜? 왜 나 안 잡아줘? 왜 나 안 잡아줘?
Salty.
나 이거 저 우울해. 아 좋습니다. 아무튼 네, 백현선미님의 다음 추천 노래. 이 노래 알죠?
이 노래 진짜 좋죠.
자, 참이 이 노래 알잖아요. 참이 이 노래 알잖아요.
뭐요?
참이 이 노래 알잖아요. 이 노래. 참이 이 노래 알잖아요.
안 보여.
참이 이 노래 알잖아요. 이 노래.
화면으로 봐. 그거면. 그렇네.
이 노래 알죠.
이건 진짜 띵곡이야. 진짜. 이거는 영국이야 진짜 띵곡이야.
이건 독보적이죠.
네, 스트레이키즈의 어떤 노래죠?
토끼와 바다코끼리. 토끼와 바다코끼리. 이제 슬슬 즐기고 있지.
재밌네.
내가 볼 땐 거북이가
정좀 붙여볼까 생각 중이에요.
내가 볼 땐 거북이가 바다코끼리보다 좀 빠를 것 같기도 하고.
The hair is faster than the walrus.
야, 바다거북이 엄청 빠르지.
바다거북이는 수영이 빠르지.
엄청 빠르지. 근데 거북이 바다에 나오는 거 봤어?
그래요? 아이솔레이션 잘한다.
그거 아직 안 했네.
중요한 걸 안 했어요. 그걸 깜빡했네. 깜빡했어요. 그걸 깜빡했어요. 네, 깜빡. 신호등이 깜빡. 우와, 진짜 바다코끼리처 생기지 않았다. 아, 말이 끝까지 들어야지. 생기지 않았다고 했어요. 생기지 않았다고 했어요, 제가. 우리 하고 한번 해볼까요? 네. 우리 스테이와 함께 그룹 하고 한번 해볼까요? 진짜 우리 바지 어떡하냐? 바지 한 번만 더 보여주자.
They are bright pants. That is a fact.
진짜 장난 아니다. 좋습니다.
Choose your favorite
진짜
pants.
마지막으로 네. 스테이에게 인사를 한번 해봅시다. 자, 그럼 그룹 하그. 오케이, 빅 하그. 예. 천민이. 자, 하니. 샤니.
That is so chaotic. And the walrus thing was 90% of it. Go ahead and throw it some love. Link down below in the YouTube description for the original video. Go ahead and throw it some love as well. That was the 100th episode of Chan's Room. That video has over 1 million views. Almost 1.5. Unreal. So Chan doesn't do that as often anymore. That's too bad. Definitely too bad. Let's go ahead and bring up some information on 3Racha. Here we go. 1, 2, 3Racha get spotlight. I believe that's that saying that they tried to do together. South Korean hip hop crew under JYP Entertainment, subunit of boy group Stray Kids. Consists of Bang Chan, Changbin, and Han under other stage names. Pre-debut discography is uploaded onto SoundCloud and YouTube. Trio is credited as the main writers and producers of Stray Kids' discography alongside other producers. Started 2017. Unit was formed by 3 trainees in 2016. Released their first mixtape in 2017 on SoundCloud and YouTube. Communicated about it on Korean community Hip Hop Hole. It's an interesting name. Still makes me laugh no matter how many times I've seen it. Nice. That's very nice. You can go back to that too. They announced that they would release a mixtape every 2 weeks, consisting of 1 original track and 1 cover of an existing sample. 2017 uploaded their first mixtape, Extended Play. Starting from May 10th, they uploaded new bi-weekly mixtapes under the same format of 1 original track and 1 cover. That is impressive. Number 1, that's a lot of work, right? Number 2, that's pretty amazing. Like, that's showing your ability to write quickly. March 25th, 2018, debuted with Stray Kids and remained as a unit, commonly known as the producer unit. Since the debut, they were in charge of the vast majority of the group's songwriting, composing, and producing. Well, I mean, considering they were doing it bi-weekly, that makes sense. They're able to turn out songs, for sure. Oh, interesting. September 23rd, 2023, following Lino, Yoonjin, and Seungmin's minor car accident, 3Racha were sent to perform at the Global Citizen Festival in place of the full group. While in New York, they attended a song camp, which would result in the single Lose My Breath, featuring Charlie Puth, released in May 2024. Wow. Interesting. Known to be proficient. Yeah, I would say so. Bi-weekly releases, often mentioning making a great number of songs in a matter of days, while other producers testify of their ability to write verses on the spot. That's incredible. Good grief. 3 unforgettable performances by Stray Kids' 3Racha. Backdoor in Loud. In 2021, 3Racha were special guests in the survival show Loud to perform one of Stray Kids' most iconic title tracks with the JYP team. The way they reinvented Backdoor never fails to blow us away. No matter how many times we've seen this performance, the new arrangement, the new raps, the iconic back and forth between Changbin and Han, Bang Chan's breakdance with the team, and how 3Racha came together with the JYP team was truly a moment. We first got to know Stray Kids through a survival show back in 2017, and the fact that they came back here, but as special guests to perform their own hit song, made it all the more special. Actually, let's not do that. That is for sure going to get blocked. I thought about it for a second. I'm like, wait a minute. Maze of Memories and Runner's High at KCON 2019 Thailand. This performance is even more of a throwback. We meant it when we said these performances are unforgettable. It's been 5 years and we're still here. 2019, 3Racha had a special stage at KCON in Thailand where they performed a 3Racha version of their Clay 1 Miro B-side, Maze of Memories. Turning one of our favorite Stray Kids songs into a unit song can never be easy. Yet 3Racha delivered flawlessly, each member getting their own moment to showcase their own unique rap style. Not only that, but right after they performed their iconic 3Racha track Runner's High. Let's just say we would give everything for another one of these stages. 2023 Global Citizen Festival. That's after that car accident, right? Stray Kids did many amazing things throughout 2023, and one of the biggest events they attended was, of course, the Global Citizen Festival in New York. 3Racha performed there as a unit and totally owned the stage with their addictive energy and stage presence. In their set list, we had the iconic self-titled song 3Racha, their Streetman Fighters original soundtrack Heyday, and a 3Racha version of the 5-star B-side Top Line. Plus, they took the time to give a speech advocating for change in the world, aligned with the goals and ideas of the Global Citizen Festival. Unique opportunity. Words cannot explain how proud we felt. That's cool. What's the 3Racha performance you'll never be able to forget? Let me know down below in the comments. They rarely do Heyday live, and they were amazing. Nice. That's a special moment for sure, then. 3Racha's Bang Chan, Changbin, and Han step into the spotlight. This was in 2022. If you would have told 17-year-old Changbin that one day tens of thousands of people would be screaming his name inside of a packed arena, a satisfied smirk might have bloomed across his face. It would have been easy to mistake his adolescent ambition for arrogance, but the truth is Changbin, even from a young age, possessed a strong belief in not only his own virtuosity, but also that of his friends, Bang Chan and Han. Why he penned the lyric 1, 2, 3, 3Racha, 1, 2, 3Racha get spotlight, 2016. He knew that's where they were meant to be. In the years since 3Racha, the rap trio formed by Bang Chan, Changbin, and Han, when they were trainees under JYP Entertainment before they debuted as members of Stray Kids in 2018, have become some of the most prolific, self-produced idols in South Korea, crafting an eclectic body of work that has directly influenced the sound of K-pop's current generation, loud, honest, and disruptive. 3Racha have dictated much of Stray Kids' sonic identity from the start, where they began sculpting the group's distinct sound from their dorm rooms in Seoul. Bang Chan made homemade beats in the midnight hours under the moniker CB97. Changbin and Han worked on lyrics and composition, going by Spear B and J1, respectively. They called themselves 3Racha because they wanted the world to taste the piquant tang of their music, to feel the searing heat of their words. They released their first mixtape at the top of 2017, dropping on SoundCloud, posting it on a niche hip-hop forum, a fact they would rather you forget. Project opens with Intro, the very first 3Racha worked on collectively. You can see fragments of what will become their signature style, trap arrangement, an array of samples and borderline braggadocious lyrics. While their sound, I've never seen braggadocious typed out. That's interesting. I've never seen that typed out. And while their sound has since evolved and expanded, their belief in themselves hasn't wavered, which is why 5 years later, they opened their eponymous new track with the same statement. 1, 2, 3Racha, get spotlight. That's awesome. That's very cool. Hey, it pays off to have a vision, a positive one about yourself. Have a goal, a vision, stick to it. Eventually, if, you realize, hey, this isn't working out, move into a different vision, move into a different goal, and then stick on that one. Basically life. That's basically life. Title was Changbin's idea. Takes me back to that moment. He says he wanted it to reflect 3Racha's journey from intro to now. We competed and won with quantity and quality. Raps on the track is translated to English. Far off vague dream, we weren't the ones on our heads with our heads in the clouds. Power of Changban's words is that he's very direct, and these lyrics underscore one of 3Racha's strengths. They never stop creating. Wow. Yeah, that's... I mean, the fact that they're able to do it bi-weekly is shocking. Shocking. They halted promotions for their Maniac album and 3Racha some unexpected free time to work on music. They put the track together remotely. That's the thing with us, Bang Chen starts. Every time we have a comeback, or even before we come back, we have to prepare for the next album. In the K-pop industry, there's an expectation for idol groups to release multiple albums a year, which means the work is non-stop. This year alone, Stray Kids dropped 3 EPs, putting one in the Japanese market, mixtape dedicated to their fans, embarked on a sold-out arena tour in the U.S. That's wild. Multiple albums a year. Good grief. There are artists out there on contract that don't even release one album a year. So that goes to show the work ethic is unbelievable and the expectations are high. That's crazy. Crazy good, though. I gotta say, that is impressive. Inspiring, actually, the work ethic. Quote, they always say the same excuses, Bang Chan sings at the end of the song. While they're complaining, we're producing. K-pop idols get way overworked. It's not good. They aren't allowed much time off. Yeah, that's honestly one of the things I've kind of noticed with, I don't know, whether it be BL actors or K-pop idols. It's a lot. Like, you're always on. Like, you're always doing a live, or you're doing a promotional thing, or you're doing a fan meet, or you're working on multiple albums a year, touring as well at the same time. Like, it seems like a lot. More so than I think any other group of people, frankly. I'm sure name that kind of came to mind that puts out a fairly steady amount of music is Post Malone. It seems like he's always coming up with something, whether it's a one-off or, couple albums a year, maybe 2, 1. It seems like he's always working, but not to the same extent. Like, he kind of disappears a little bit, works on his thing. He's not having to do the fan meets. He's not having to do, mandatory lives or voluntary lives or whatever. Like, it's just, you can kind of do your own thing, but also produce. This seems like another level of that. Like, you're expected to do PR. You're expected to, really reach out and basically get the word out constantly. It's a lot. I'm not surprised. that is definitely overworked. You know, it's part of me is like, is that because this is kind of like, I wouldn't say beginning stages, but I would say on a international level, kind of beginner stages. So they're expecting more out of the people working in K-pop right now, so they can strike while the iron's hot, basically. I don't know. Kind of an interesting thought. Yeah, that does seem like a lot, though. Often influenced by emotions, so one off day can derail productivity. He's since learned to bring confidence into the studio. Yeah. I mean, you're allowed off days. You're definitely allowed off days. But I guess that's, you know, the amount of pressure and whatever's written in those contracts is probably just unbelievable. When I start working on a track, I need to be confident. It's important for me that the process of working on a project or song is fun and enjoyable. When I first started writing music in the past, I had a lot of concerns and I couldn't organize the thoughts in my mind. It was difficult to collect and organize my ideas, but I must have grown a bit since then, and now I'm able to collaborate with the members quite well. Writing the lyrics is a lot smoother and faster. I also love to share fun ideas together. It's very interesting. It's a lot of work. The good news is it doesn't show, right? Publicly. Privately, who knows? But publicly, though, they look completely happy to be there. I'm sure they are. But boy, those down moments are probably precious. Precious down moments. Amazing. Very funny. Obviously, they get along very well. Everything I've seen Stray Kids has been, number one, chaotic. But number two, very funny. Very funny. They like each other. They love each other. Doesn't seem to be any sort of tension or anything like that. They're very prolific. I mean, the fact that they were able to do bi-weekly releases for 3Racha specifically, crazy. Crazy. It's inspiring, honestly. You know, can't help but be inspired by that. Seeing other people work hard is always a good motivator, if you allow it to be. Or you could look at it and go, "Ooh, never me." Bi-weekly was only a pre-debut 3Racha thing. They don't do that anymore. Well, I'm glad, because chances are they probably would have burned out, honestly. Yeah, that would have been too much to continue doing that. They probably could have continued for a while, I bet. But eventually that would get old. Slightly old. All right. We are almost 4 hours in. Oh my gosh. Kind of got lost in the first video. Definitely got lost in ZeeNunew again. Happens. It happens. There's a lot of information. There's a lot going on. You're welcome. Thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for watching. I appreciate any and all time given to the stream. It's very kind of you. I'm very appreciative always. So thank you. If you'd like to request your own videos, you can certainly do so. ToddReacts.com. Season and series tiers are there for that reason. Join the Discord. It's free. It's available. There's over 180 people in there. It's a wonderful community. It's very nice. Haven't had any issues. So if you're worried about it, don't be. We have great mods as well. Rocco, Kitty, Luke, and Jace. Shout out to them. They help with all the links and all the information that we go over in the stream. Very helpful. Very grateful for them. And check out the merch, 15% off for all website members. Ships worldwide, quality's guaranteed. Lots of great items in there. The phone cases are new, the Samsung Tough Case and the iPhone Tough Case, the MagSafe iPhone Tough Case. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. If you're already there, you might as well do it. That way YouTube knows, hey, we're going to recommend videos from this channel because they obviously like them. So I'll show up more on your home screen than not. So that's a good thing. And follow the Twitch channel. If you want to watch live, you want to be a part of this, you want to put your 2 cents in, certainly do so. It's a lot of fun, and hope you check it out one of these days. If you don't, if you're a part of the YouTube crew, I appreciate you, of course. Yeah. Excellent Monday. I hope you had a wonderful Monday. I will see you all on Friday. Wink. Technically, I will see you tomorrow. We'll be live on Twitch tomorrow and Wednesday. Tomorrow will be the pre-recording of the Christmas Eve, December 24th stream. And then Wednesday will be the pre-recording of December 27th. So that upcoming Friday after Christmas Eve. I'll be out of town, of course, so we're doing this early. So if you want to hang out tomorrow and Wednesday, same cool time, same cool place. Of course, those won't be uploaded to YouTube until those days come around, of course. But come on and hang out. I'd appreciate it. It'll be fun. Tomorrow's going to be interesting, for sure. So if you really want to see something, show up tomorrow. For sure. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful week ahead. If I don't see you on those days, if you're just watching on YouTube. And we will see you soon. Take care. Have fun. Have a good week. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.